Say what? Go.
Welcome back, baby.
Woo!
Finally getting it.
Good to be back.
Finally fucking getting it.
That was first time.
Here we go, boys.
Oh, let's ease the nerves and have a little shot skis at ye.
Yeah,
Amen.
I think we need to.
Thanks, brothers.
Kudos. So we
Cheers,
got Joe Camps on. Mr. Joey, how are you doing?
Thanks, buddy. I'm doing great. How
we
about you
got
guys?
Sexy Miles out here running the boards for us.
That guy's hot as fuck, man.
Fuck yeah, he is. Let's go ahead and say hi.
Howdy, boys.
There he is. There he is.
There he is.
So we've been going through this whole shit with our ATM Mini Pro and the Roadcaster, trying to figure out how
Battery.
what's going on and whatnot. And we finally think we have it set up. It's plugged in right now. Is it
Powered on. It's black on the screen here.
Uh-oh. Well, you lost the camera. Never mind. We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
We're still
We're still learning, people.
we're still making it up as we go along here.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. So, anyways, we thought we had it. I think we figured out the sound part of it. We're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
No, we just lost a camera because we're a bunch of dum-dums and don't know how to do shit. So we'll see what happens.
It's
okay,
my
it
first
only
time
takes-
too, so bear with me.
Joey and he'll plug this in.
It only takes about like 380 to 420 days to make sure you got everything really dialed in.
Hey, fuck your mouth. We didn't have all the shit.
Oh, would you please?
Okay. We did not have all the stuff. Anything yet? Anything?
Negative on that.
Turn it on now.
Maybe. Is it loading? Do we have anything here? Already hit the button.
Thanks for all the alcohol, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Supposed to be
Sorry.
home for
At least
Barbie.
it's free booze, right?
Right. Getting did it.
I told him all the shit I'm gonna put on my rider. You know, if I'm gonna do soundboards, I was like, I'm gonna have a rider for the whole fucking thing, dude.
Fuck yeah.
The thing going yet?
It's 5 different types of booze.
Yeah.
At least at your disposal at all times.
So as we work on this fucking thing, we had Joe come in. We just did a crypto minute with Mr. Camps.
Yep. We'll see how that goes.
What's your Twitter handle?
Twitter handle
Twitter?
is
Twirl handle.
VGX Hero Ajax. I tweet at, let me double check just real quick. Like,
Yeah, of course.
I tweet at VGX Hero Ajax. I'm a member of the VGX Heroes trading group, and we're over 800 strong now. Been quite a journey for the last year. I originally joined Twitter to keep in touch with, keep my finger on the pulse of the crypto space, and ended up running into these three guys who are now Maximus, Floki, and Aragorn. They were the three founding members of the group.
Those are some good names, dude. We're going to war out here, dude.
Dude, no fucking joke, man.
Lord of the Rings fucking
Stab you with that fake money.
That's exactly what's going on. They realized they were all into the same token together, into the same company, and I stumbled upon their group. They kind of invited me in, and I'm member number 16 out of over 800 now. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I've been in it for the long haul. It's funny. There's members in the group who are like, Ajax, yeah, I see your stuff, man. You just seem like this guy who just kind of popped up out of nowhere, who's this loud, obnoxious guy at times.
Perfect.
And I'm like, no, I've fucking been here from the beginning. Like, I've been here for a long goddamn time, guys.
Respect me.
I'm back. What are we talking about? No, I'm just
Dude,
kidding.
no joke. Most of my tweets involve, I am Ajax. Like, all fucking caps. I'm always the fucking loud, obnoxious guy in the room. But
Well, I saw that you threw that cup up there that we've been playing this game with now for a while, which I don't think I actually posted that on 3 shots yet. I will.
dude, for any of the heroes listening right now, that you guys saw my mug in a mug tweet. Aaron right here, 3 Shots Podcast. He is the reason for that fucking shtick going around. Aaron and I are going back and forth this bad boy now.
So I actually meant to bring the mug and set it up here and leave it, and I totally forgot. So the story behind this is Joe's wife got him a mug with his photo on it.
Originally, it was my older sister. This is like,
I thought it was your wife.
This is no joke. Over 10 years ago, I think I was 24 at the time when I got this mug, somewhere around there.
Okay. And,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're fine. And so he got this mug, and then he sent me a photo of him drinking with the mug. And I was like, okay. So then I made him a mug of him drinking with a mug
Yes.
And then I took a photo of the mug of him drinking
Hell
with a
yes.
mug, and then he made me one. And so where we're at right now is I'm coming back to make him the new one, which I actually meant to order this weekend and I forgot. I'll do it tomorrow. And so it'll be him drinking his mug, me drinking out of that mug, then him drinking out of my mug. And it's just, we're going to see how far. We're making our own fucking NFT out here.
Sounds
That's
like
what's going on.
Sounds like sex.
We can 100% mint these as fucking NFTs and make exactly $0 probably.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Or-
I got 25 cents on it.
Or 1,000 or maybe even 1 million Luna.
Luna!
No! Oh, we need a fucking buzzer in here, dude.
Hey,
as soon as that shit goes, everyone, whoever mentions it's taking a shot, dude.
Big Miles over here. You got the boards, baby. Switch back to Bank One. You got all the sounds.
Bank one with
Hey,
all the sound. Oh, I got the buzzer sound on this bitch.
What's
okay.
Might be booze, but same thing.
Weren't we didn't do a 3 shots NFT? We were talking about this.
I honestly think you guys should. It's super easy to
Why
make
not?
an
Yeah.
NFT, and you guys can pick which blockchain you want to do it on. You can do it on Solana or Elrond.
I think I
or,
want to do
or
Ethereum.
Ethereum.
Madison. That's the block I want to be on, baby. You know what I'm saying? That blockchain.
Yeah, like which Madison?
You gotta explain to me. I don't know what fucking blockchain is, IE. I'm thinking I'm going to 7-Eleven to pick up some.
I don't
fucking
think anyone
Doritos.
knows what the fucking blockchain is, dude.
You've heard of Ethereum, right?
I heard of theories.
You know what the most common word I use? I
E-theories?
hear describing
that from the
Ethereum
internet?
is people can conflate it with urethrium. I heard that last
Oh
time.
yeah, I stick some stuff up there so I can ejaculate.
He's been talking about getting a Prince Albert for a minute.
Where are you at on that, Prince Albert?
Whether I should get one or not?
Would you get one?
No, I would not.
Would you get one if
100%.
Aaron paid for one?
Oh, I would.
I must be slinging out fucking Prince Alberts here in
It's
a
like-
minute.
If Aaron paid for it and then put his mouth on it, I'd think
I
about
mean,
it.
for me, it's like putting
That's not even a solid
for
guess.
my
How can I commit, Joe?
That's a totally different way to mint a fucking NFT there, dude. Is put the mouth on it, dude. All right.
for me, it's like putting spinners on a Ferrari. But for your shit, it might do you some justice. Is
fucking
what I'm
guy.
trying to tell.
There you go.
Tell
There you
tell
go.
Aaron out here.
Look at the
His-
ponies
his-
in this one.
This Honda Civic out here, this shortbread motherfucker out here. You might need a little jingle jangle down there, a little diamond bling.
Hey, you
know
know
what I'm
what? If it's blinging, baby, I'm doing something right.
Ah,
It's gold.
It's like bedazzling your pants, if you guys remember that shit.
Oh yeah,
The
little
old
diamond
God.
and shit.
bedazzle.
I gotta say, man, like my apparently my shit is still fucking functioning. I was worried it might not anymore, but I told you guys I got the reversal right. That actually might have been
Yeah.
like,
So when you
That's
went,
Whoa, wait
when-
a second.
when he went to female,
Wait a second.
he decided he didn't like it that much, so he came back to male. You got the reversal.
exactly, yeah.
he got
You-
now,
the.
who talked you into that one, Joe?
You'd be incredibly impressed
I
at
can't
how
believe you did that.
resilient the human body is at
Bro.
producing hormones.
Bro, I had
How are those lips? Those, I mean, did you enjoy playing with yourself at that point in time, or are you kind of like, I still wish I had a dick?
Dude, if I could have had both, I would have done both.
Why don't we do that?
wow,
Problem solved.
Yep, done.
and any
You
in
can
and
plug
out.
and play at the same time, baby.
I hear you.
So,
as long as you got enough curve.
So
you
I
had
had a couple 90-degree corners and stuff.
you had the spring break snip.
So original.
If you catch my drift.
yeah,
yes.
you had the V snip, baby.
I had.
They show you the vein as they cut it. Now here it is. We're gonna cut this right here. Then we're
no.
gonna sew that back on up in there.
No, 'cause I don't want to watch that shit.
And there it is. It's like some Grey's Anatomy
Making a
shit
video
going
of
on.
Hell no. I remember you, Joe, being a fucking wuss about it.
Oh,
not being
I'm
able
still a
to-
wuss about it, dude.
Seriously, you still
had-
haven't done that shit?
I had a traumatic injury on my nutsack when I
Had
was
a
a kid.
traumatic injury.
And it-
Yeah.
And then
Have
to-
you ever had your entire nutsack completely black and blue and bruised?
I had a bruise.
You
Yeah,
have.
that was a traumatic injury. I had a bruise, but it wasn't. From
Joe,
it wasn't-
getting a physical from the doctor is not a traumatic injury
Well,
on your scrotum.
I was gonna say it wasn't from an uncle. It was from jumping in the fucking river. My legs spread too many times.
And then the fucking doctor came over here and he was like,
Oh,
turn your
dude.
head and cough.
Scissor kicking fucking water.
I told this story at a barbecue. Like they're like, "What? Same thing you're asking. Like, I want you to get it." I told the story. So now we're in the doctor's office, right? Everybody thinks I have appendicitis. Like my fucking right side is just fucking
That one somewhere.
throbbing out here. The doctor trying everything, like no appendicitis, nothing like that. He's like, I got one more thing, and he looks at my dad, and I just remember like it was I don't know why I remember he's being Asian, but he was an Asian doctor, and he closed his eyes and he just grazed my nutsack. just grazed the nutsack, and I blacked out, woke up throwing up. That's how fucking bad it hurt. So I don't want anything. Like the wife tries to touch the balls, I'm like, I slap her away. Get away.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. Like, nope.
Did you have testicular torsion?
I don't know what I had, but it was
Oh,
bad.
dude, I read some shit.
But he
I
is
read
a
some shit.
testicular
Michael fucking
extortionist.
knows. Dude, torsion.
I'm not a torsionologist.
I read some shit about that, like where if it gets torqued too much,
Yeah, you cut it off. It
they
turns
gotta,
black.
They gotta go in there, dude.
It turns like
They're like the
frostbite.
magic school bus, dude. They gotta fucking shrink down.
Yeah, it's fucking.
That's a ride I'm
And
going on.
they gotta go in there. They gotta go in there. They're spinning that shit like a Harlem Globetrotter, just fucking.
Exactly.
Madison Square Garden.
Exactly. So back to spinners.
So what?
Exactly.
What Joe was talking about was actually getting a vasectomy. Going back to
Not
your
me.
story.
Yeah,
No, no.
exactly.
Yeah, right.
That's
You
what
gotta-
Miles
you
was
gotta-
talking about,
You end up
the-
getting it reversed.
The old spring break vacation, i.e.
Well, that's what I was
Yeah,
talking about.
right.
You gotta get that shit for the spring break vacation, dude.
Did you get it during March Madness? So you could sit on the ice your peas?
Dude, I can't remember when I had it done. It was like over 7 years ago.
There was no hot nurse or anything,
the,
right?
the reversal I got done like at the max.
The reversals got to hurt. Oh, my God.
It honestly was about the same. A little bit longer recovery. It wasn't that bad.
Were you awake for the whole thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah,
I was high as a kite, man. They gave me.
Well, they gave you a couple perks, like you
they-
just over there.
They gave me a fucking Valium, so I was like talking to both the doctors that were working on me and shit.
Telling your life story.
Making jokes and shit.
Seriously, I was fucking. And I realized like afterwards, I'm like, oh, dude, if I was flexing my
I'm
fucking
buying
stomach
Luna
muscles,
stock.
if I was flexing my stomach muscles, laughing too much, was I like fucking up what they were doing down there?
You're about a couple
Oh
inches
yeah,
shorter now.
because
Did you
Right?
have to have a nurse come in and shave you?
Is my no? They asked me to be shaved completely clean before I came
Pussies.
So you had to do it.
Which
lawnmower.
with my,
Job.
with my vasectomy, they actually just said no, don't worry about it, we'll handle it, and it was a fucking female nurse that shaved me like
Ooh.
when.
dude, what if they
Did
roll
you go
it?
in there and say, "Hey, I want a 2 on the sides and a little fro up top"?
I want
she
the,
fucking
I
damn
want the
near
youth
It's a
cut
fucking-
at you.
Yeah, exactly.
What if they walk in there like
high and
fucking,
tight, baby?
They walk in there like Sweeney Todd with a fucking strop and a razor, just
Oh,
I'm out of here,
the doctor comes in. Oh, we're just fucking with you. We always do that.
Gross.
dude. She
Oh.
fucking went in dry.
Was that your chew can?
No,
Oh,
it was nasty.
I got a glass with ice on it. You want it?
I don't think it's gonna change the flavor.
you gotta just dump the whiskey on top of that, dude.
Now we're
Well,
talking.
we got no
In the glass.
Got,
Seriously,
We
in the
just-
glass
Near
with
the
a shot
glass.
of whiskey in
we
it.
just got no sponsors out here, so that's why I'm saying, you
You're
know.
gonna use your dirty ass glass?
No, it's clean. I brought it from the freezer.
No, I had a fucking vasectomy.
Do
and I
not
was
spit
like,
in that. No. I
Oh,
said
What,
Jesus.
what the fuck was I gonna spit?
well, it's not a fucking frozen glass
Hold
anymore,
on.
Joe.
You want to talk about spitting, motherfucker?
Hey.
How many times you spit on this fucking floor? You drunk son of a bitch.
a lot.
Yeah.
I get
so
a-
don't
I
give
get-
me anything.
I get
How
a
many-
lot of saliva.
How many
Yeah.
times you guys spit after giving me what I wanted?
I
You
meant like
swallow all that.
I meant
That's
spit
what I
like your
thought.
your fucking chew habit.
I'm
you got
daddy's
going.
little girl. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Oh, so I got a vasectomy. This is about I was about 28-ish, right around there.
So
So
30
when I got
years
the
ago?
what's that?
30 years ago?
Exactly. Fucking late. I'm very very late middle age now.
He's a late bloomer.
When I got it reversed, they're like, okay, like 7 to 8 years is your max for even bothering with a reversal. After that, you're like dropping off pretty quick in potency as far as recovering from a reversal. So,
Oh, don't worry. I watch guy on girl porn, baby. It'll come back. That's what you told him.
you know, I didn't bother telling him how much I cleaned
This
the
is Joe
pipes.
Camp's conscience right now talking.
I didn't tell him how much I cleaned the pipes, but
This is on the record, by the way.
for the record,
NFT my ass.
I did in fact see my own swimmers when I fucking looked in the microscope when I came back to get checked for my
So they're
potency.
fucking
So
smoking
There
a
you go.
joint. Like, we gotta go do
Yeah.
something now.
Perfect.
Fuck.
Perfect.
He's still got the Mai Tai with the umbrella.
Well,
he's like just back from vacation. He's like,
like, I'm not
fuck, here
ready.
we go again,
I'm not
guys.
is
If,
my
uh,
fucking sperm cutting a fucking line in there?
Mi-
It's ready to go.
Why
Mike,
not
if
white
you want to
crime,
pull
baby?
up the soundboard for the animal, we speaking of all this dick and shit, I got
Oh,
an
yeah, yeah.
animal I drew. I need you to help me finish out here.
Oh yeah,
So I don't know what it's about to look like, but
I got no problem.
Let me know when you guys
finishing
are
animals.
ready.
All right, so
we're ready. Let him look at it. You can go ahead and play it right now. Just be quiet.
I got no problem finishing animals here.
It's a cute little bear, what is it? Finish my animal.
It would have took too long for me to get to
No,
it
I
when
meant
we
to
were
just go to
playing.
camera 4, so it just showed that, and then when he's,
Yeah.
we can fade. We got all kinds of shit
Good
going
luck
on
with
right now. What are you doing over there?
Fucking fire!
I'm over here flipping. I'm over here just pressing buttons, flipping switches and shit, dude. No one knows.
Oh, it's better.
Oh yeah, I got
Oh,
a
it's
pretty,
way better.
pretty
You know,
convincing.
you know,
What the?
shit's way
That looked
better.
like Sigourney Weaver and a fucking alien.
It's a pretty convincing dog right here.
Oh my god. Oh.
We got the mouth. It's a very bent head. The nose is actually not in the right spot.
It's trying to
but
lick its own ass.
Yeah, is it like
That's the goal.
it's like a fisheye came up to? I see. It's like if your Ring doorbell caught a dog.
It
That's
looks
what
like
it
a
was.
fucking
That's what
peanut
it-
with udders.
Is he?
That's what it was.
I'm pretty sure he's like showing off. That looks like a diagram of the reversal of the vasectomy.
Hey,
there.
hey.
That's what that shit's looking
Show
like.
this camera right here. There you go. There we go.
See, we got the dog's eye, got the dog's mouth, and it's surprisingly frail neck.
It looks-
right here.
Surprisingly frail.
It looks like the moon having a
that bad
joint
boy,
or
Joe.
something. I
Sign it.
sign that boy.
Sign
There-
it
there's our
hell
NFT
yeah.
board up there, right there. Look at all them non-fungible
You need to be
fucking
minting those motherfuckers.
minting at ye. I still don't know what that is, but we'll figure it out.
What, the
Shit's
drawings?
still better than Gary V's drawings, dude. I'm telling you that
Some
much.
Bob Ross shit at you.
Right? Fuck yeah.
Put a little.
We need a fucking decanter like right here, dog.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Seriously.
Well, so
Oh, I
You
can
should make a
grab it.
decanter leather case.
There we go. Now
Yeah.
we're talking.
I got you. I got you.
Sweet Corinthian leather, dude.
so what I've been slowly building up to with this whole vasectomy business.
Yeah, dude. Let's let him finish one story, guys. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah. So
how we do it here.
okay, so the vasectomy got done. I was like at 7 to 8 years. I'm like, okay, this is max level before I can get a reversal done. Lena really wants
Fucking
kids.
level
My lovely
99.
lovely wife. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I want to have a baby with Lena. Absolutely. And so reversal gets done. This is like a year and a half ago. We've been trying ever since.
Every
And-
single day, 3 times. She doesn't want it anymore. But yet,
Prince Albert.
but yet we're here. Sorry, go.
Oh God.
Speaking of minting NFTs, have you ever heard of OnlyFans?
Holy shit.
I have now.
I am very happy to announce that Lena and I are expecting a baby in December.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, no shit. No
Speaking
shit.
of NFTs,
You just minted that motherfucker for
minted
life,
that
dude.
shit.
Yeah.
I made this shit.
Yeah.
You guys want ownership on shit I made?
That's 18 years of ownership right there, man. Get ready
Fuck
for it.
yeah, right, dude?
Congratulations, my friend.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
I know
you.
it took
Dude,
a lot of long, hard nights to get that.
No
there,
pun
but,
intended, I.e.
You know,
No
You must have
puns
finally,
intended.
you must have finally got those
Was it-
Polaroids I sent
was
to
it-
myself, dude.
exactly. You
Was
should
it-
that fucking mustache in. He's fucking firing all cylinders now.
Was it the back door that did it? You know?
prostate
Is
babies?
that how it
Is
got-
what he's talking about.
well, yeah, exactly. When I realized that what I really needed was at least like a 3-inch diameter. No, excuse me, circumference. 3-inch circumference vibrator in my own ass.
Oh,
That was the.
To tickle that prostate. I see what you're talking about. I got a pinky size
He's
one. It
looking
goes,
like
you
he's on
know,
the fucking 4th of July. Or just shoot.
I'm only on the pinky.
For the finish. They call me the Roman candle.
I'm on the unicorn still with the pinky. It goes in my ass, tickles my prostate, makes my cum load like fucking look like Peter North out here on steroids. You know what I'm saying?
Peter North. God damn, I look like the great
Like
fucking white.
literally,
North, man.
I'm making an NFTs where it's a snow globe, and when you zoom out of the camera, it's like all this snowflakes falling down.
Yeah.
It's my cock on top just jizzing down on
Yeah.
the town, bro. It's this amazing fucking snow globe I got going out here.
It was basically a
Snow
blizzard.
globe. Shake it up. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh.
So far, so good.
So, what we should do now,
Go
talking
on.
about NFTs,
Jesus.
is you've seen the ones that they make with the digital art, where it's the photo and a photo, like they did it with like all the Nintendo video game characters, or Xbox.
Kind of like your mug idea you guys have going
It
on.
showed the first Xbox, and then it showed all the main players on the Xbox, and as it zooms
Oh.
out, it formed the 360, and then it did it for the One. and
No,
the
I
One
didn't
X.
see that shit.
It's fucking badass.
It's because no one likes Xbox.
So we should do that with your wife when she's giving
He's
birth.
fucking lying over here, dude.
We'll film the whole thing, 3 Shots podcast at the birth.
Yeah,
And
like
then-
every frame.
And then as the baby's coming out, we'll make a fucking NFT of it.
That's like a mix between like the Madonna thing and like your guys' mug thing at the same time. You guys hear about that shit? The Madonna NFTs?
No.
No.
You guys haven't heard about that?
No.
No.
I don't read shit.
I don't follow crypto or
Suppose,
NFTs.
yeah, you know, he doesn't follow it at all.
Yeah, no shit.
So supposedly Madonna has been working on NFTs for the last 3 years, supposedly, and just released one of her giving birth to a tree,
Oh Christ.
That's awesome.
and it's her actual
Daughter?
bits, dude, in the NFT.
Oh, it's like Jenna
That's the only reason why
Jameson.
It's
someone's
fucking
gonna buy
weird,
that.
dude. It's
Like, you want to see what 60-year-old lips look like that have been ran through from the
more than
fucking
60 first.
global
First
fucking
of all,
team?
more than 60.
Dennis Rodman
And
out there
she's over there
rebond-
looking like
or
one
is
of
that
those.
Carmen Electra?
She's over there looking
That's
like
right.
a broad from Prometheus. You know what I'm
She's
talking
a
about?
crypt
dude?
keeper
Oh,
out here.
Jesus.
Yeah, she's a fucking crypt keeper Prometheus woman.
Looks like a box. Looks like a box of cow tongues at you. Like,
But
doing?
there's a video, or there's a an NFT of her giving birth to butterflies
that's
flying out
awesome.
of her.
I could do that with my cock.
You
like
you
just,
shoot in the semen, and then it hardens and becomes a cocoon, and then out bursts the beautiful butterfly.
exactly. I could
And
do
now
that.
smash that bitch right out of the fucking
So
air.
where do you, so
they sold for
how's this-
300K.
So how's this work,
Seriously?
Joe? Like where do we go to
I'm gonna
do,
make it
like
into
how do
a
I
ball
create
sack.
an NFT? Like is there a website you go on? Is there a pen?
I'll be
like
totally-
OnlyFans, or is there a guy in the
Penthouse
alley? I gotta
services
suck
said.
them out of a hose. Like what are we doing?
I'll be totally upfront with you guys. I have no fucking clue.
Fuck.
Get him out of here. That's
The-
Gus. Get
the-
the fuck out of here.
There's the biggest NFT marketplace is OpenSea. That handles
That's
NFTs.
Joe's ass.
Prim-
It's open sea all season.
Oh, NFT open
Jesus
sea and it
Christ.
just pans out of my ass. It's a big asshole. And yeah, I like
We
this.
just talked about the baby
Apparently,
thing.
apparently
God damn it.
Madonna's the only one with an open sea.
We did?
Jeez.
Oh, she's got open something.
Oh, I see what you did
Did
there.
she date Dennis Rodman, or was that Carmen Electra that did?
Who hasn't dated Dennis Rodman, dude?
Me.
True.
I
know.
dated
I'm pretty
Dennis
sure
Rodman.
3 presidents and Kim Jong Un all dated Dennis Rodman. Dude. You know what I'm saying?
That dude knows how to rebound. Bitch.
Ooh.
He's going after that breakup, bitch. Know what I'm saying?
Got that right.
Got you on the
I
rebound.
would suck North Korea out of his dick all day.
Oh my god, you get the
Yikes.
monkeypox out here. You don't want that shit.
Monkeypox.
I don't know. Not a lot going in and out of that border.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
okay,
true.
okay.
Oh, hey.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
Puns all day, baby.
That's like, hey, that just meant like a joke. Just, you know, like, you have your daughter get a tattoo. North Korea border, nothing going in or out of this. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Yeah, right. Her lips would be tattooed on either side. This is no man's land.
No man's land.
There's mines in there.
Oh my god. Bzzz.
Then the one Korean guy would be like, I made it out. I've been living in South Korea now for 40 years. I'm never going back.
Oh,
Never going back. But then he'll miss it and he'll go back.
Tonight on
We gotta go back
60
to
Minutes,
Breakout Joe.
we interview one man who escaped from North Korean imprisonment in his everyday life. Also,
oh my god.
Vagina.
He looks like the version of Voldemort's Horcrux. Like, bro, what have you been stuck in for the past 9 years? You know what I mean? Fucking.
Jesus
Woo.
Christ.
I've been stuck south of the border. You want some weed? Been selling crack at his fucking vagina for
Making his
years.
own money.
Making money out here.
Turns quick out here. Turns quick.
oh shit!
Uh,
Oh shit!
Well, everything's been touched on. So, I mean, you got to go to.
Minus your nuts.
You got-
Bring him
Ooh,
back.
that talk about no man's land out here.
Yeah, it's actually the tattoo that he has.
Do
He ain't
not
lying about
touch.
that. Fragile.
Joe, I can't figure out.
Move
like,
with care.
How do you not enjoy it? Like, period. I mean, it's not like it's a must, obviously,
back
because
on it.
you've survived.
Well, I do enjoy it if I'm like a certain amount of alcohol's in me,
So every time.
you know.
Yeah.
You
No,
drunk
I was gonna
say,
motherfucker.
But like, I don't like my Achilles tendon touch. Don't fucking touch that shit.
What?
And I don't like
he's
my.
watched Troy too many
I
times.
don't
You
like
got
my-
that vulnerability, man.
I don't like my nuts touched. I turn into fucking Bruce Lee. fucking
so-
touching at you.
So funny
1-inch cock punch you.
funny tie-in with Troy, actually. So my character Ajax that I'm on my fucking,
I was wondering who that was.
Yeah, dude. So he's actually a pretty prominent figure in like the Iliad. He fought alongside Achilles. He's one of the guys that attacked Troy.
Spit
but-
that Homer out here.
Right? But like in the fucking movie Troy,
Simpson?
he's got a pretty small part. It's not I mean, he's a prominent character
Who does?
for sure.
Ajax?
Ajax, yeah.
I use him to clean my counters.
Tyler Mane is the actor, same guy that played Sabretooth in the first couple of
Is that like
X-Men
Troy?
movies.
Is that
Yeah, but he's
Achilles
not from
captain?
Bosch,
is
but,
is
whatever
Ajax
the
Spartan
show's called.
or is he Trojan?
He's Spartan. He's a Greek.
So is he like Achilles like captain or something? I don't know who Ajax
No,
is.
just he and Achilles fight together at Troy. They're
Oh, gotcha.
Achilles is like,
They're
yeah,
not
you're-
Spartans, they're Trojans.
no, they attack Troy.
They attacked Troy,
Oh,
who are Trojans.
Right, I'm an idiot.
I wanted
What's
to make
wrong,
sure, like,
Yep.
I've seen the movie, but I don't
They're
know.
the same fucking thing out here, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Historically, I think Hector
One's an
actually-
archipelago, and is that the right word?
Archipelagos.
Archipelago. My tooth's in, so it's hard to like.
Archipelago.
Someone's getting their balls touched tonight, dude, with that kind of alcohol.
It's hard to get
He's
my.
already tuned up.
He's already tuned up.
So I gotta
Welcome to the
wear my
podcast every
my fucking
fucking time.
retainer in since COVID and mask. I haven't worn it in like 2 years.
Is it
He
to
was-
protect your balls?
He's
So,
a fucking slob out
I
here.
have
Put your
to
tooth
I
in.
have to get used to this thing being in my mouth all day because we have cameras now.
If I had a
Definitely
nickel
hide
for every
there
time I heard that one.
yeah.
I say just leave it out. Fuck it.
Yeah. He used to give me shit that I looked like a clown at the fucking carnival, the
No, I
circus or whatever. they
Said
do.
you look like the thing I shoot skeet ball at, knocking out the teeth and shit.
Yep, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Was
Uh,
it-
Put in a new quarter and stand those teeth back up, bitch.
Which
Exactly.
we should green screen that.
Oh yeah.
All fucking, you'll be
big-
walking across and I'll just shoot you with something and then it'll fucking knock your
Yeah.
retainer out.
Ah! Fucker.
There's
Okay.
there's a singer. His name is Mike Haranica, and he sings for like a hardcore like heavy metal band. And I don't remember how it happened, but he was on stage singing one time, and his fucking retainer thing fell out, and he's missing a front tooth,
Oh, it happened.
like one of his predominant front teeth.
Haven't seen
And
the best of us.
and everybody was making fun of him and shit because of his front tooth being missing. So the next music video they did, he left his retainer out, and in the very first cut, it's just
Him.
screaming at a fucking camera like this far away, and like you
can
It's
focus
obvious.
on.
you see
Yeah.
right the fuck through his mouth like the Looney Tunes screen, dude. You
It's
know what I mean? Like,
obvious.
So that's
You know, here's
all
a
the
question
audience
for-
would focus on.
gotta
is the
lean
hole.
in. You gotta lean into it, is what I'm
Well,
saying.
we
like,
talked about this on your podcast that didn't fucking get recorded. Was about like talking about jokes and stuff and leaning into it.
It's
you know what I mean?
recorded. We just don't have a
there's
Mac.
dude, there was some fucking heaters on that shit.
It- it's-
too. Like you can't bring that back.
No,
dude.
it's
There's magic
recorded.
happening.
Oh, you have the Audacity.
As
file.
long as we have the Audacity
Yeah, we
file,
have it,
obviously,
yeah.
but as long as we have a Mac, we can get video. I just
Yeah.
don't know anyone who owns a Mac,
I got a Mac, dude.
so I'll bring him over the hard drive and then see.
This guy.
I got
That's all
everything.
you had to say last week.
Oh, you should have. Oh, Joe,
problem
you
solved.
should have heard these motherfuckers, man. They're over here. They're over here. They invite me over.
I'm not a savant at this
I bring
shit.
my fucking toolkit
One
with
time,
me.
Joe.
I bring my toolkit
Oh,
with
you should have
me.
seen this toolkit.
And he's
He's over here trying to fix our plumbing. We're like, dude, we're in a
And he's
podcast.
over here,
What
and
the
he's
fuck
got
is
the
your
balls.
toolkit for?
He's got the balls to be over here, like, oh, I wish we had someone that knew shit about computers over here.
I remember that. Was that me? Or?
And I got my own toolkit with me, for fuck's sake, in the truck.
It's like that
And he
scene.
didn't fix
It's like
shit.
that scene
He
in
just
Pulp
stayed there and
Fiction
drank the
where
beer. You son of a bitch.
Vince doesn't know where to go. He's like, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go that
Yeah.
way. And
Yeah.
he drops that line, and Miles is like, oh, well, fucking, I got everything, bro. Like fixing it.
Me
But
looking
yeah.
around for reasons why my friends don't think I have
Honestly,
a fucking toolkit.
Honestly, I don't know what the difference is, and maybe you guys can help me out here. But hard drive, an external hard drive won't work. It
It has to be
apparently
an SSD.
what's
drive.
it has to be an SSD hard drive.
It's the
so-
right speed, dude.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
something about speed.
White speed?
It won't
Right
work for
speed.
what?
To record
about
this.
white
See how we
speed? What are we
see
doing?
how that black box, that ATM is
Yeah.
plugged
Yeah.
into a hard drive, recording
Yeah.
that video.
Yeah.
So an external hard drive won't work.
See the black box, dude.
And the
Yeah,
one
you
Oh,
gotta-
hey,
you gotta-
hey.
and the one-
I didn't crash a fucking plane out here.
and the one that he bought was
Fucking
it says right on the fucking thing, the one he bought for Mac.
Yeah.
Not McDonald's, like mac and cheeseburgers out here, what he must have been thinking. Mac as in computers Mac. So it wouldn't work.
Well, they don't call him
then-
Macintosh anymore, which would definitely clear some shit up.
It's too long to pronounce. MAC
I thought it standed for
CTO.
Microsoft Air Cunts. I was like, oh, it's got Microsoft in
It's
it.
like
We're good.
NFTs out here.
Right.
Basically the same, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know. No,
So
you
I think it's
never-
recording. I hope it's recording.
We'll find
Yeah,
out.
solid state drive is much, much fucking faster. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it stands for.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But-
SSD? Yes.
Is that what it stands for?
Fucking son of a bitch. Jesus.
Damn. Solid
thought it
state
sounded-
drive?
I'm
I
a
thought it
goddamn
stood for
truck.
See what I'm talking? Now you see
Silly,
what I'm talking
shitty
about
dicks.
with the last episode.
Shit, man. Silly, shitty dicks.
I had both these dipshits trying to tell me what the fuck was going on.
Shit.
And tell me they wish they knew someone that had better computer
Hey,
skills.
Look at this. It worked. He's back again. So
Shit. Shit, man.
Fuck your mouth, huh?
I didn't know what is that like an acronym? It meant I thought that's just the name SSD.
Yeah,
I thought
dude, no,
Kanye named that shit SSD, bro.
You guys know what a regular hard drive is, right? Like it's a whole fucking shit.
Oh yeah, I got an Albert through it. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard drive.
He's got to plug it in, too.
It's a hard drive. It's got to be the right port. You know what I'm saying?
A solid state drive doesn't have any fucking disks spinning in it. It writes and retrieves information much
Oh
faster.
my God,
Literally a solid state.
You guys are super fucking smart out here.
Joe's solid
I'm a
state
fucking
drunk.
truck driver, dude. I don't fucking know this shit.
Yeah,
barely.
but you got time to listen
Solid
to shit.
state drunk.
What do you do?
He's
What
an
do you-
SSD.
Don't let the threads fool you, folks. Don't let the threads fool you with the suspenders.
Besides
He ain't always that cute.
delivering,
He ain't always that
he's
cute.
delivering milk. You got it reversed, people. Watch out.
Story for the podcast.
yeah.
I've actually never asked you this. How the fuck did you lose your tooth? Got a Prince Albert to the mouth?
Oh, I can't wait to fucking hear this story, dude.
I was delivering the
Are
milk.
we gonna get the fucking true story,
not-
or are we
it's-
gonna
it's
get
not,
the
it's not very entertaining. But-
I'll be the fucking judge of that.
So
alcohol abuse?
I was in
Yeah,
Vegas,
Exactly.
right? And it's very dry climate, humid in
Vegas.
Vegas.
The tooth
First-
just left. It's too
first-
hot.
First time in Vegas. First time at a strip club, really. That was like a strip club night out here at the state line on the
Was-
beach.
Fucking titty tassels.
Was
in
it
the
the
mouth.
Spearmint
It wasn't-
Rhino?
it wasn't-
Shout out to Pablo, by the way.
It wasn't a B team Saturday. Let's just say that. It was like double D fucking. And when you walk into this, okay, so it was a trip to get to this fucking strip club to begin with. But once we got in
Okay,
there,
I know that story for Vegas, but
Yeah,
but
everybody
which,
knows that.
Which strip club?
Fucking falling asleep over here, dude.
so
Important to know which strip club this was.
I don't remember.
God damn it!
It was
Joseph,
next.
Rick,
It was
God.
all I know about Vegas is all the strip clubs are off the strip, which is ironic because it's strip club.
Not true.
Yeah.
Remember the house that he
So-
went to?
so-
Hey, there's some bitch out here passed out. She said if you give her $1, she'll show her tits. No wonder why he's off the strip.
So, Joe, you have no room to talk because you don't even remember that trip to Vegas, bro. From what I've heard.
No bullshit. I came and clarified that.
Did you bring the chair with you to the strip club too?
Okay.
You drag it from
I
the pool
did-
side?
At the very least, I did.
I brought my own chair, bitch.
I did pay for the trip to the strip club.
Which was off the strip, bitch.
No, not that much.
It
no.
wasn't that good.
No,
Yeah,
it's-
it's not like it's not that far. You have to like drive. Off
Honestly,
the strip. It's
no.
like it's
No,
on the
it's
other side
one
of the
block.
It's
Aaron
on,
and I were the most sober ones.
it's
at
on the
strip
other
club
side of
that
the
night.
highway. The strip clubs are on the other side of the highway. Like there's the strip club. So what they do is they have these pamphlets, like naked chicks all over
Were
them.
you at the Bunny Ranch?
And you get a free
was.
ride to a strip club in
Yeah.
a limo or an Escalade, right? They have those. They don't have them in there anymore. They're trying to clean it up down there. Last time I was there, they're not there.
But
But
probably
the first time I was there,
yeah.
the first time I was there, it was like a fucking confetti machine blew up, and there's
Yeah.
fucking naked girls on cars everywhere, and it's
Well,
like,
yeah.
oh, free drive to a strip club. Well, they take you across the freeway on the other side of the strip, and that's where all the strip clubs are in a row. And there's the one that has like, they literally measure the strip club by the big strip club by the weight of titties that are in that club, and I think it's like 1 ton of cleavage that
Are
was
you
on.
kidding me?
Yeah, you remember that show
It's all
late?
CC's, baby.
Remember that show that it was late at night, like Man Answers? It was like a show on
Man
Do
show?
you mean Mansers?
Mansers, yeah. Mansers, there you go. NFT that shit. That's where I learned it. Like they were like, there's the biggest strip club in the world is measured by cleavage tonnage. And it was this one, and that's where these gentlemen that were in the Escalade limo got out, and they went there, and then we went to the club across the street. And
Okay.
so
Well,
okay.
there's only 2 strip
Are
clubs
we
in
still
Vegas, right?
we
So
still
we're
on the,
getting
on the
there.
fucking tooth story? Or
Yeah,
what
we're
the
getting-
fuck is going on
we're,
here?
we're
Yeah,
getting there. So I go
called
up to
geography,
I
Yeah,
go
hurry
I-
up. I got to fucking take a leak. Let's go.
Oh yeah, cue that up. Get it ready. There's something.
Cue that up.
Get some-
where's
so anyway,
Where's my bedside commode?
Anyway, the girls come over. They sit and like, hey, you want to go upstairs and have a thing? So we went upstairs. Dry, humid climate. I already got water polo damage in the nostrils.
I didn't think humid
She,
climate was going to come after dry, but go
uh,
ahead.
Making
Water
up
she
polo
starts-
making up
damage in the
sports.
nostrils,
She starts
dude.
doing- she
That
starts
shit-
doing,
You got the horse in the water with you, dude. Play that polo.
She starts doing this
His
move.
hooves are webbed.
She starts doing this move, and the next thing I know, like she's covered in blood, and my tooth's gone. I'm bleeding from my nose and my mouth.
Oh yeah. Okay, I've heard parts of this story.
Okay,
I didn't
hang
know
on a
that
second.
the
Was
whole
Zach
thing.
Galifianakis there too? Like
No,
Hangover
Show up with a couple
or
tigers.
no. And then yeah, that's
So
how I lost my tooth.
what knocked your tooth out? dick?
I had to. So my canine was growing sideways, and I had to go in there and dig it out, and it killed the root. That's how I lost my
Oh,
tooth.
so you had a dead tooth, just waiting
Yeah.
to fucking get knocked out.
Pretty
So
much.
it wasn't her
Oh.
getting too hard too fast.
Okay.
No, but that is a true story.
You just had weak
Okay.
ass teeth, bitch.
I pretty much bled all. Yeah, we've told this story. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm-
bled all over Stripper multiple times. So we got something to queue, so we can go take a pee pee.
What do you
Yeah,
guys already?
It's time, dude.
He's got a pee.
No,
apparently.
all we have on there is the
Give
Harold
me a
Bertha
break. I
like
had a
3
reversal.
times.
I'll be right back.
Oh, just play it
Why
again.
don't you
then.
guys just dip? And
We
I'm gonna
played it
fucking
one
sit
time
right
on
here.
his, and
Yeah,
it's not on
you
there.
guys go pee.
Tell him to play the Harold and Bertha.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Or not.
Anyways,
You
fuck
guys
this.
talk.
Anyways,
How
let's
about
fucking
you guys
have a
suck each
conversation.
other
Huh?
off out
We're
here?
going to, you stupid son of a bitch. Jesus.
Some of us are men around here, so
All right, yeah. I'm gonna wait my turn and pee, bitch. Good.
too many
Now-
light bees.
Well, now the talent's here. We can actually
Yeah,
get
now
into
that the
some shit.
fucking A show's here, right?
Yeah,
The
get
A
rid of these
team's,
fucking
A
ass
team's
hats.
back. Okay,
Yep,
okay.
ATM baby. So coming on with the podcast and you fucking editing, Joe and I were talking about this. If you have like insight and ideas or like fucking gimmick games like we were fucking
Yeah.
talking about,
Yeah, yeah.
let us know. Like, draw something up. Like kind of that's how like Joe Shitty 60 started. I'm like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. And now it's my game, but it's named after
Sure.
him. And so I wrote it for him. And the first time we did it, dude, I just fucking stumped his fucking ass. He was like, and then he kind of did what Steve did on one of the last podcasts. Like he would just talk great things about it. Like, it's shitty sexy. Like you got to shit on it. Doesn't matter what it is. So if you have anything or ideas,
I like to be ironic with it on the
That's
shitty.
the best
on
part,
the
dude.
shitty, yeah, I like to be ironic with it
Yeah.
because you don't know where the fuck it's gonna go.
right. That's the whole point.
It just goes off the fucking rails.
I don't want to give you everything that you know.
Right.
I want to talk about like, let's just do hey, how about Jupiter? Like, what? When's the last
Yeah.
time we wrap a fucking planet?
Yeah.
And then you just go. Plus, it also gives you free realm to do whatever the fuck you want.
Definitely.
We're all not Scientologists out here, so you can make up anything you want.
All right, zip up. I'm back.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm not.
It's a good thing we played that song, huh?
Yeah. Don't call it
It's
a
a good thing
comeback
we
till
played
there's
that
cum on
fucking
your back.
This is exactly what I had to deal with, like when I was running the boards last podcast. Yeah, pull up the thing, hit the fucking. That's how it feels, boys. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, I don't know what I'm
I
doing
just
out
need to
here.
write those sheets out for the other banks. or
Your
whatever they're
handwriting
called.
sucks, though.
Well, we
Dude,
could
that
actually
pen-
edit the names on them.
Yeah, and you can somehow there's some way to go into that roadcaster too and actually put the names of
You
what it
can.
is.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
can probably go on the
Yeah.
app. I didn't realize there was
actually,
one on the
we can
computer.
probably do it from the app.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
can't
realize-
do it from the roadcaster.
I didn't realize it was on the computer. I was like, what the fuck is this?
So there's that. How was your guys'
Anyway.
pee? Did you guys do a little Dutch rudder?
He showed me the prints.
Little sword crossing.
Yeah,
Did you touch his nuts?
Oh fuck! I'm not disappointed. Not at all. I had a nice time. Well, two Joes can't be wrong. It's worth it being together.
Well, you got that mustache.
I know.
I mean,
I know. It's a
it's
little.
fitting.
I never had. I never
If
had
you and
that.
I kissed right now, we complete.
I'm not for rides at all.
One beard, two men.
If we kissed,
I'm not. I'm
Well,
not.
I don't
I'm
mean
not
you
into
kiss my
rides,
penis.
but that ride was great. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Take
Uh,
your tooth out.
Speaking of decent rides, shout out to the VGX Heroes having a peach iced tea right now.
Yeah. So
perfect.
with these VGX Hero,
I've never
guys,
had these iced teas. I think
Yeah.
I might grab one.
the one I had was gross.
Just drinking all the booze.
Yep.
Great. Now I'm gonna be stinking.
Joe, Rigoli,
What's up, baby?
you should flip your hat around.
Oh, so
like
you can
Ash
see my face.
Ketchum.
I was trying to,
It's so dark in here, dude. Like,
well, these high definition cameras, they pick
Yeah.
that up, baby.
They're
They're
so
like
with
Navy
these
SEALs. Night vision, baby.
these cats, right?
These cats.
Now you get like insider information going on here. What are you doing? Like you're talking to these guys.
Not really,
Whoa!
no.
Cut that shit. Hypotheticals, of course.
If a guy,
Everything here is theories like Neil deGrasse
So-
Tyson.
dude, I use
okay?
air quotes. Everything I say.
How
air
I
quotes.
how I want you to open up right now is like I'm not an investor in any way or form, so invest, whatever that disclaimer is.
All right. Here at Three Shots, we're not giving any advice
Yeah,
on how to
it's,
invest.
it's understood. This
But
is
Motherfuckers,
all-
I am. Listen to me. I will make you rich. Dogecoin, baby.
If you
all
want,
the way.
if you want to
Fuck
invest in
your
Prince
Dogecoin.
Albert's,
Do
though,
that. Oh yeah, we're getting it,
Fuck
baby.
you.
We're
Fuck
getting
you.
it.
Coins.
Prince Albert's are where it's at.
I got a Prince Albert coin coming out,
Oh.
Prince Albert NFT.
and then he's fucking tried to come after me and behead me because he's like, you can't have my
Oh,
coins.
God,
I was
I'm
like,
gonna
God damn it! How
stake
many more
that.
princes the UK have? We're done with this shit.
They don't
I
have
brought
an
it
Albert.
full.
Prince
Suck it,
Albert is
baby.
out. Prince Andrew is
His
also
end.
out.
Prince Albert.
I'm gonna get myself one of
like
them
he's from
duchesses.
Alabama.
Yikes.
It's a
No,
chain from your ball sack all the way to the tip of your head.
from your sack to my head.
I'm the new
It's-
Duchess.
They're gonna call that shit the Xerxes, actually, dude. With the fucking little gold chain.
I am a
Xerxes.
benevolent god.
But yeah, tell me about this group. You kind of spoke about it earlier, but so it's all just people that are want to love fucking crypto. They want to talk information. They want
Yeah,
to
we're
shed ideas.
first and foremost, we're all fanboys of VGX. We like the Voyager platform's native token. You know, for anybody out there that's curious, the Voyager.
You want to explain what Voyager is?
So Voyager is a publicly traded crypto brokerage in the United States. They're only traded over the counter right now on the Toronto Stock Exchange, the only place you can buy their stock right now. They have not uplisted to the NASDAQ yet.
So you can't
It's
buy
a-
it on like Robinhood. You're talking about the stock itself.
Exactly. You
So you
can,
can't, most
can buy it
retail
with-
platforms don't have it, right?
No, most retail platforms do. You can
Oh,
buy
they
it.
do
With,
have it.
You can buy it with Fidelity. You can buy it with E-Trade. Fill in the blank.
Oh, so you got to have a good platform, not that
Exactly.
Free
Gotcha.
shit.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
They're still free. Like TD Ameritrade. I bet I could find
yeah,
it.
yeah. No
Well,
problem.
the other platforms, to be fair, the other platforms have gone
There's
away.
There's like Webull and Robinhood. Robinhood, I would stay away from, but
Yeah, Robinhood's definitely worth avoiding. Voyager, one of their strongest, one of the biggest draws for me is that they're basically my bank now. My savings account gets a base rate of 9% there. Anything I store there in USDC, the stable coin, it's tied to the US dollar, doesn't fluctuate. There's the risk involved is about equivalent with keeping your money in
like an IRA
in
or something.
US dollars.
Okay.
US dollars, they're federally insured. Like you have FDIC insurance, right?
Mhm.
Up to $250,000 to your bank account. And that basically insures against the US dollar failing or
Getting
not-
robbed.
Exactly. The bank, there being a bank run, fill in the blank, whatever. When you hold USDC is a token that exists on the Ethereum blockchain. The Ethereum blockchain, the insurance I enjoy personally because of that is that it's a worldwide decentralized blockchain. People all over the world have a vested interest in keeping it running. It's not just the US government, a arguably dubious institution at the best.
Right.
People that hold their money on the Ethereum
What?
blockchain.
Hypothetical,
keep it
of
running.
course.
America.
Air quotes.
Fuck you.
So
Where's Washington?
that's why I like USDC a lot, because it's a fully collateralized crypto as well. Like it stays pegged to the US dollar because it's backed by US dollar reserves with a trust bank. It's not
Right.
these dollar reserves for USDC have to be available at a moment's notice to be able to be switched back and forth. So they use USDC, they loan that out to other institutions, they get a decent yield on USDC to return to their customers. So my savings account basically gets 9% because of USDC. With their loyalty program, with their own Voyager token, you get an extra 0.5% up to 1.5% on your savings in USDC, your Bitcoin, and your Ethereum. Those are the three that have interest boosters right now. So they got another loyalty program that's coming out soon. I don't know exactly when. We're getting details on it soon, but it feels like the most safe, legitimate crypto play to myself and a lot of other VGX heroes. That's why we're such huge fanboys of it, because it feels very safe. At least that's the impression I get. That's what it is for me.
So-
it feels like a very safe play. It's not going to be one of those plays that gets 1,000x overnight. There have for sure been plenty of cryptos in the past that get these crazy returns in a very short amount
Quick
of time.
fucking millionaires or billionaires.
Yeah,
who
they're
just-
like penny stocks, basically.
VGX is
Yeah,
not
pretty
We
that.
call them the Logan Paul coins.
Exactly.
They're on Twitter and they're like, "Oh, buy this shit," and then
Yeah, give me a
the second
fucking
it
break.
goes up 100%, fucking
Sell.
sell out, baby.
Yeah.
So there's pumping
Yeah.
down. So it's no different from the actual market.
It's a-
Like
it's just
old,
a pump and dump.
old dog, new tricks, like kind of thing. It's like whatever.
That's-
It's like the same tricks from the stock market are coming to crypto.
Was
But
that what
like,
that stripper again?
Exactly.
so, but like you can
Exactly.
figure out, like you can read between the lines. Like the one we were talking about, Luna, the big one, which
Yeah,
is funny
yeah.
because on the discussion I was having with my brother, apparently, was it true that Luna was giving out like 20% return?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
incredible.
So so that's where my brother was saying, like, that's how you know a currency like that is like might be a Ponzi scheme.
It's a
thing.
nefarious coin, man.
because like the 20% return is coming from other investors' investment to your investment, and then when
Right.
finally someone cashes out like they did, then everybody wants to cash out and sell out, and the program that runs that doesn't know what to do, so it just cashes everybody out in a sense.
That's not what happened though. I mean, yes, that's the truth that it looks.
Well, I know what happened. I'll explain it, but when you're done, I'll tell you what happened.
Oh, would you like to explain, Joe?
No, go ahead.
Go
No,
ahead
go
and
ahead.
tell me how you know.
No,
He
no.
doesn't know what an
No,
NFT
you
is.
go-
This
go
motherfucker.
ahead.
No, you
I
go-
know what happened. I read a book.
You go ahead. You tell us what happened. No, you have the real reason. So go ahead, and then I'll tell you my reason.
Joe watched a 13-year-old YouTuber on
Right.
on NFTs.
Making more money
This
than
and
fucking
coins
gamer
before.
knows exactly
Yeah.
everything that I need to do.
The guy was playing fucking Call of Duty Warzone while explaining NFTs.
Let
And
me
Joe
tell you
was
real
right there, just soaking it all up.
No, I'll give you a legitimate answer or reason why. But you go ahead. Tell me the real reason. So-
Oh, good. Joe has the reason.
okay. Do you want me to go first?
You go first.
I mean, it is my
keep- you
show.
keep
He's
asking
giving
me.
I've
you,
learned it so many
he's giving you a
times.
fuck you.
I tried to
I'll
give
give you an answer.
I
after
tried to give.
this.
It's like you and I alone in the sauna. Who wants to go in first, baby? What's
I'll
up?
go in first.
You
Just
wanna
let
touch-
me.
I want to know who comes last.
Oh,
That's
Okay,
the real
okay.
reason.
I'll come first.
I come first all the time.
I'll come first this time.
All right, you come
So
right on my face.
it's no surprise to anybody that it was getting outsized returns. This is not a surprise to anyone. This is not a surprise to anybody that the amount of money flowing in is what helped support those types of rates. The problem is not the rates. That's not why it collapsed. The problem is the basis for how everything was built. You know, an algorithmic stablecoin combined with a bunch of venture capitalists, a big old hedge fund. It got attacked. It got exploited. But the problem was not the returns. The problem was not the amount of money flowing into it. The problem was this one exploit that, you know, nobody realized it was going to be as big of a problem as it was. The founders and the people using it were just
What's
too
the
overconfident.
the company that was tied to it? Like it was like Taro or something.
Terraform Labs.
Terraform Labs is what do they do? They regulate Bitcoin, right? Or like currency
No.
in a general. Like is
No, they-
Terraform Labs like so? Are they something that like okay? So like if you sell, I don't know how to word this. I was trying to make it so like
Your soul.
where you don't get your crypto that you buy like said coin doesn't get devalued, and they promise that in a sense, and because they can either in put more coins into the market to swing it one way or take more
Influx.
coins out to swing it the other way. So your coin is always based off the US dollar. Is that what they do? Or am I off key here?
No, they created the Luna token, the Terra blockchain. Once a blockchain's created, once a white paper is created, it's essentially on autopilot.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot more to it than that, but essentially, once you know all the mechanics for it, it runs on itself. It's not autonomous situation.
Is 20% return ridiculous, unheard of in coins, or is that like
no,
common?
no, not at all, dude. That is low. I can show you liquidity pools that get over 100%.
But can that?
I can
that-
show you different staking
Not
products
like-
that get 40 or
not like-
50%.
He's trying
Well,
to
I
put
mean, like,
fire over here.
This mic- this mic's getting
20%,
cold.
20% like annually. So like if you were to buy
Heat
with
it up.
if you were to buy Luna, say $100 in Luna,
Uh-huh.
and you make 20% a year on your $100, is that unheard of in crypto, or is that kind of common?
Well, making 20% on Luna would be
That's
unheard
Like
of.
the
yes.
interest rate that you make off it.
What
The
That's
interest,
too
like,
much of
so-
a loose question, dude.
No, it's
the
like
in-
so.
it's-
No, it's like so.
Oh,
you
I'll fill it in.
You go to your bank account, right? They give you 0.003%.
Just give me a sec. I'll fill it in for
Okay.
you. I get what you're saying. The
Joe's
U-
gonna fill some holes over here, folks. Just give him a
Oh.
second.
He's got his retainer out, so he's
Yeah.
going to fill a small
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
So this is what's happening, guys. the U-
That's why I sound like my
I need to-
retainer.
that's my retainer missing.
I need some glasses over here on him too.
The spit zone's very
Should
serious.
give you a bow tie to go along with
All
it.
right, don't make me go
Fucking
Mike
skits.
Tyson. You finish your statement.
Son of a gun.
He's going to bite your ear.
The UST stablecoin is what they were getting 20% interest on. It's about 18 to 19% typically.
Okay.
The UST stablecoin is an algorithmic stablecoin. It stayed tied to the US dollar based on the reserves that they kept.
And these are like
It-
really popular now too, right? Like these ones are kind of based off the USD.
Ew. Well, UST was super popular. It's not now because it hasn't regained its peg. It's still
Well, I just
valued
mean
at
like
less.
in the last, let's say, 30 or 40 days. I feel like those things are
No.
fucking nuts.
No. Stable coins have been super popular for the past 6-7 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the two most popular ones are USDT, not UST, the Terra one, but USDT
Right.
and USDC. USDC
Direct
is
current.
is the safest. In
I
my
hope there's not a
opinion.
fucking test after this, dude, because I am fucked.
I lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
This shit's harder to follow than fucking physics class, dude. I'm gonna tell you.
Let's put it this way: if you're using Voyager, USDC is the only stable coin you're getting interest on. It's the safest one. It's the one
My
that you're
theory
most
was
confident with.
because my portfolio outside, like the criminals running my portfolio
Yeah.
for me, like my
Yeah.
IRA and 401k.
You want
and
some
shit.
brick shoes, bitch?
Shout out to Schwab. Shout out to Schwab.
I only
Not
have
a sponsor.
I only have 2 stocks:
Fidelity.
Not a
GME and
sponsor.
AMC.
You still holding on to those fucking meme stocks? Jesus Christ, Joe!
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Excuse me. Oh,
He's
God.
getting choked up now.
Oh.
You got him. You got him.
Yeah,
fucking
he's
back
talking about
quarter.
that. He's talking about that portfolio, and all of a sudden he's choking up
So-
over there like he just lost a dog last week or something. He's over there just fucking.
So those are the 2 main stocks I have, and honestly, where I bought AMC compared to GME, I've made more money with AMC.
Nice.
But I'm not really selling it, kind of thing. So, but
great.
my
Small one.
my theory is so all these other pools that like
he's out here
the
buying
market
memes,
has-
dude. Let me tell you.
that the market has, like with dark pools and fucking options and all that other shit that you can bid on. My theory with like crypto is hedge funds know how crypto works probably better than like just like how you do. Like a savant out here knows how it works.
It's
Like
twice.
with me, if I know how to get in there, I'm not knowing what's going on.
Oh,
and
we
when
keeping
they-
track of these again too this time.
when
Dude, 'cause
they-
that
when
savant,
they
that savant
see-
fucking comes out when he's reaching.
When
He's
they,
reaching in that bag like fuck. I don't know what to say, dude. Savant.
That's one
when
of the
they
nicest.
so when they see that this company is giving 20% return, like a Ponzi scheme type thing, they're gonna short it into oblivion.
no.
So they short it into oblivion so they can cover their short on GME. And yes, GME's not over, baby.
No, don't.
You're talking about
don't
leveraging.
conflate-
There's
Yeah.
no way you can
So,
leverage that.
All,
No,
all
no.
crypto is another way for hedge funds
No,
to fuck up the other market,
he's-
baby.
don't conflate.
Hold tight, babes. Hold tight, babes.
Jesus Christ. Don't conflate fucking.
What's a monkey sound make?
Don't conflate the
Play
UST
the board.
crash with
Where's the board?
GME.
Put it. Hit the booze.
Oh, fucking crypto's
Bank
down
one.
too, baby.
Hit the booze.
Crypto's down. Someone out there in that market's over leveraged. We all know who it is. You've been following the market for the past 2
it's
years.
everybody.
Literally anyone that trades.
Right.
No, I'm not over leveraged.
Literally
I
anyone
don't
that.
have a margin account.
Okay.
You know who's
how many,
over leveraged?
How many times you trade today, Joe?
0.
Then you're not a day
But
trader, are
not
you?
me. I haven't, but I don't know what my broker has done.
Re-
Kind of thing.
Regardless, there is nothing to do with GME in the UST Terra Luna debacle. Exactly nothing.
Are
Did
there-
you rip ass over there?
So
The guy running the board just fucking cut one.
it sounds like a trumpet playing taps very badly over there.
You know how much? You know how much money
Asshole's
they make?
tight. It's like
Let me-
blowing
let
into
me-
a fucking
Well,
piece
let
of
me
grass.
ask you this: are hedge funds not involved in crypto?
Fuck yeah, they are.
Oh yeah, they
Then
are. Yeah, come
Point. I don't need to go any further.
on. But they're not only
There's-
involved in crypto
there's
to cover
a
their
lot
shorts,
more
dude.
to it than that.
That's my theory, baby. Here's how it's been every time. When GME is up,
Put your hat around.
I
Dark
don't like
fuck.
it around.
Take it off.
I'm white. I like it this way. When GME is up,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know, sitting over here at the desk as the producer.
Yeah.
Turn the hat around, Joe.
Oh, my
I'm gonna
God.
Whip your ass, dude.
Do it.
when GME is up,
Come on,
crypto's
drop you
down
on your
usually,
fucking head.
and vice versa.
Okay.
Vice versa.
Showed you
Okay,
that
great.
fucking
So it's correlated.
carrot.
It's
trying,
still.
he's trying to draw lines on shit that's impossible to draw.
I'm out here
fucking
drawing
lines.
graphs and shit. And
Yeah.
lines.
So
Joe, if
you guys
it was
will,
simple enough for you to figure out, Joe, it would work, dude. It wouldn't work.
Well, that's things like it is that simple, but there are a lot of people that can invest that should not be investing.
if you guys will just look to the graph to my left that doesn't exist,
Where's the green screen?
you'll see that
It's an NFTs coming out.
you'll see that 100% of the time crypto is still pretty correlated to traditional markets. Pretty fucking correlated.
Well, people are going to spend money when they feel confident,
Yeah, exactly.
right? So, I mean, people are going to invest money when things are good.
Hey,
When they're getting those fat
All-
Biden checks in the mail, they're just like, fuck it, baby. GME, fucking cum
All-
coin,
all I'm
rocket
saying-
coins.
hey, all I'm
Netflix
saying
is
right
still
now
around,
is
right?
you're
Yeah.
saying,
Elon
you're
Musk
saying
said
the
something today,
You're saying the
fucking
exact
make
same
that shit
thing
rain.
when people were buying Bitcoin when it was like nothing. Like,
Dude,
oh,
I
you're still
fucking-
into that? But don't worry, I got your nut right
I
here.
bought Doge on a
I got,
joke.
I got a list of friends I'm gonna help out with all the millions I'll make because I held on to my GME.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because like when
Nobody
Bitcoin first
does.
started, right? Everybody was like,
Okay, but let me pause you for a second. Are you saying that GME, that GameStop stock has the same potential for increase as Bitcoin does?
I have no. The thing with GME has the potential of squeezing uncomprehendibly.
You see this shit all of a sudden change.
So-
All right, so this shit is being recorded.
Oh,
by
Jesus
the way.
Christ.
So
People will be held accountable.
I will come back. I
hey.
will come back on. Hold on.
If you want to
hey,
find him, it's
continue-
Joe at 3shotspodcast.com.
Continue pause. Continue pause.
damn it.
I will come back on
Can't do it.
for when
Keep the fucking hat backwards,
hey,
Joe.
all I'm saying is like, all right. So a majority of people that I know did the GameStop thing. I did as well, but
He's
I'm
over
not
here like
saying
fucking Ash
I'm
Ketchum
not saying
flipping
I
them around
sold
and
all
shit.
my shares because maybe I believe in the movement that actually might be. Like there's people out there on social media that like I've learned like why would people follow you on Twitter? Like you're saying valid points out here.
Why
You
would
sound like you know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, okay, I'm
That's
following
probably
you.
why.
You showing,
Maybe
you
we'll
showing
start
your
with
portfolio.
that.
But
And
there's
end
also
with it too.
there's also people like that are on Reddit that are saying the exact same thing about meme stocks. Like it's very valid points. They have access to. They pay for their brokerage.
But the point
thing. They have
is,
access
though,
to
Joe,
this.
like when you hit a meme, like a meme fucking crypto or a meme fucking stock, the time that you hear about it, that you want to invest, these guys who have fucking blown it up and it's already took its weight, they're already making the money. And so now you're just kind of dumping in like, oh, I heard about this, I'm going to put money into it. It's like, but why would you do that? You've already you're beyond what's
You're
going
trying
to happen.
you're trying to catch the wave with
Exactly.
the surfer while he's exiting the tube. Dude.
No, it's
And
because
you're hopping in, that wave is crashing
not,
over the
it's
top
not
of you.
because it's a pump and dump necessarily. It's
no,
showing. It's literally showing. What's the word I'm looking for? Manipulation on a
if you-
daily basis.
Yeah.
It's literally what that stock shows, and we all know it. You could go talk to your grandparents. Like, oh, the market's fucking manipulated. Don't invest. Donald Trump said, "I don't invest in the market. It's rigged." You can't fucking say
wanna
that
know-
shit. You run for president.
You want to know what
It
one
is
of my
rigged.
favorite parts of cryptocurrency is? That you can see, for the most part, movements of crypto on the blockchain. Like you
That's
can
true.
s-
You can see every
which-
transaction, but it's private.
You
You don't
can.
know who's doing it.
Yeah.
But yes,
you
you're
get-
right.
You sometimes
You can
with
see that out in the
resources-
market too if you pay for it or if you have a brokerage.
Kinda. Not the way that you can with blockchain. You can see exactly which wallet address has transferred what crypto to what exchange or from what wallet to what wallet. You can literally watch
You can
manipulation happen in real
you can
time.
You can see
in
it with-
crypto. You can see where the whales are.
Yeah.
Like if you go to a certain coin or a certain blockchain, and you look at the top traders, and
Mhm.
you see how the frequency of what they're trading at. You can see all that. You don't know who they are,
Yeah.
but you know at least that these top 10 guys own, $5 billion worth of fucking crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like GME with Ryan Cohen coming in, it could be like without all the hype, if you just did like the boomer research and you read like, oh, this guy that made, what did Ryan Cohen do? The dog squeaky toy shit. I forget what
I couldn't tell you.
but he made his money off of Chewy. That's what it's called.
Oh,
Chewy. Yeah, that guy.
okay.
And so he came in, he bought 10% stake when GME was at like $2 a share. Whether you were following the Reddit thing, if you just followed like the quarterlies and you're like, well, this guy came in, he's buying into it. Like, what's going on? Even if you just bought 100 shares at $2 and it went up to $20, that's why would you not do
but-
that?
That's
but
incredible
Joe,
return.
here's-
This guy,
okay, so
yeah,
here's
that's
the thing,
incredible.
though.
And then it shot up to $400,
Yeah.
Right.
and a year later,
Okay, so where is it at right
Hold
now?
on, let me jump in here. real quick.
90 something a share.
Okay, are you up or down on GME right now?
Currently, well, if we don't talk about what I've
Let's
sold,
get the truth here.
I only have 3 shares in, and my average is 209.
Don't worry. I'm more than happy to tell you how much I'm down on.
I'm
VGX
down
right now.
but I'm down
Yeah,
like
are
where it
you-
doesn't bother me. Like I'm down. I bought my
That's
average.
why it's called an investment.
If
My,
you're-
my average is at 209 to
if,
be, to
if
be
you're
green.
anywhere close to be to stomaching what you could sell right now,
Oh, yeah.
get the fuck out of it right now. If I were you, dude.
Oh no, I'm fine with it. I only have
So,
If it's not so much that doesn't make you sick and keep you up at night.
Yeah, my-
then
my
hang on.
average-
Let Star
my
go. Let
average-
Star go.
Right.
He's got one.
my
So-
average sell is 209. I'm fine with that. Yeah.
So going like to what you're saying about
Spend
like,
$200 a
watching
day.
like the pump and dumps and finding things that are coming in and coming out, blah blah blah. Joe and I
He's coming either way.
always on your back.
Zing.
Come back. So like Joe and I will be talking about like different
Which
cryptos.
Joe?
We'll be talking this Joe.
Okay.
You're the guy. You know crypto.
Hi, Joe.
So
Like, I'm not talking
Crypto
shit.
Joe.
We're not
Two
talking about
Joes.
crypto Joe
Very
here.
confused. And
what we're talking about is
Crypto Joe.
is crypto.
Yeah, there's plenty left.
Would you call them crypto camps?
Yeah.
Currency?
Crypto
The KKK?
Camps cryptocurrency.
Crypto.
Crypto Krampus.
Because we can't spell out here in North Idaho. So currency starts with a K.
Yeah.
So does crypto. So Joe is the KKK of crypto.
Yikes.
He's not, people. Jokes, just jokes. Anyways, so like Crypto Joe and I would be talking like, hey, what do you got going on right now? What are you getting into? He's like, there's something like this. He's like, I just put $100, and I'm like, I'll give you $100. Like, let's go.
Hell yeah.
And then we know it's gonna be a short pump and dump kind of a deal. And off of $200, maybe we make 14,000 or whatever that fucking ended up being.
We made some fucking dosh off that
Right.
one, dude. That was
and,
great.
And so it's like, but you know that because it's not your fucking Bitcoin.
You don't
your
make shit till you
Ethereum,
sell it,
your,
bitch.
You know, whatever it is.
That's why we
And
saved.
so now going back to what you're saying, like, so when Doge was getting all fucking talked about, you know, like, and I was buying crypto, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll put $40 in there. Like, who gives a shit? So $40,
Yeah.
right? I was
That's
over.
2 cheeseburgers at McDonald's right now, by
Right.
the way.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was up.
Fuck it, dude. $40 out the window. Go.
I was up over fucking $2,400 with my $40 investment in
Yep.
Doge, and I'm like, I should probably sell and get out like right now. And I was like, but it's $40. You know, it wasn't
Yeah.
like it was 4,000 or 40,000.
Yeah, but when you got bags, trust me, when you got bags like that, you cash those.
No, I agree.
You
But,
fucking-
Dude,
but,
shout-
but what I
When you
did,
come up that hot, daddy cashes
no.
those out.
100%, you're not wrong. But what I did, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I was like, it's $40. I don't care. Let's see.
Yeah,
what
but
like,
you could-
It's a play game, and I was like, let's just see what happens. Fuck
You
it. I
could-
don't care.
you could
and
s-
it shot all the way down. And I think the most I was at, like the last time I checked it, was like
Yeah.
it's like $300.
So-
So
Dude,
maybe with my
dude,
$40.
shout
But
shout
it's-
out.
But I'm okay with it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
it's a game.
trying to-
It's a game. Yeah,
I wasn't trying
it's
to
a
make
game.
money.
It's like you went bowling.
So thank you.
know?
Yeah, and I
Like,
had a
thank
fucking
you. Just-
turkey.
you actually just described what you did with your crypto, what I just did with
But
GME,
what I'm-
but you don't have to like sell. Like if you
Yeah,
have
but I knew it was a
100%
bullshit coin when I bought it.
If you
That's
have
the thing, is
100% in
you're
that-
staking in GME.
So here's the
No.
knew
here's
it
the
was
thing about
garbage.
GME. Okay,
no.
it's a fucking meme, dude.
Yeah.
It's a
This-
meme because if you look at the fundamentals, okay,
Right.
if you actually look at the fundamentals of the business itself,
GameStop
how
is
is that-
gone, baby.
how is
See
that?
ya.
How
No one buys games
well,
at GameStop.
No, seriously though, how is that stock? How is that stock going to go back up that high without everyone dumping into it again like it hit the press the first time?
Yeah.
It won't happen.
No.
They're
There
not-
won't be
they're
a second
not-
time where
So it's they're
Earning-
not, they're
earnings
not
per share.
invested- They're not
Earnings
in-
per share.
right there.
Profit margins.
Right there.
Fill in the fucking blank.
Dude,
They're
that's
not-
a fucking failing company.
Okay, first of all,
Oh, we're
I
gonna
gotta
go
hear
online.
this. Hey,
Why-
oops,
Why, and we
oops,
Joe-
daddy, oops.
Can
Joe
I
and
get
I-
a fucking second?
No,
Fucking
you got enough seconds.
Listen, now, you-
Joe and I talked about
Jesus
like,
Christ.
why would you have to go to a third party to download your games on your Xbox or PlayStation
Oh my
when they already
God.
offer the games?
I
there?
want to hear Joe's justification.
Okay, first-
it's gonna be a
Rebuttal.
handful of ass. I already know.
Okay,
Right?
first of all,
No,
it's,
no.
it's like I didn't say I had the whole like all the shares I bought before the January last year market went off, and I was saying with like what Aaron just brought up.
$200 a share.
What Aaron brought up is
Halfy?
you could sell like you made profit, right? Yeah, you could sell off 100%, but you could also just sell off 90% and hold on to 10% of that, and maybe it does
Well,
go up.
But
Yeah, sure.
And that 10% could actually double your 20% you made, depending
It
on how high
could, but it
goes
probably
up.
fucking won't.
But
No,
you're
but
not
the
going
thing
to
is-
lose.
the thing-
You're
the
not
thing
going to
is-
lose still. I mean, you're going to lose that
Well,
10%, but it's
well, the
not going
thing
to be
is,
like you lost
With
100%.
GME, it's up to fundamentals now. There's not going to be a second.
GME, they're not investing on the company.
Right.
They're not. They're not investing on the company. They're investing on the squeeze.
Okay, so
That
so let's.
there's
they are though.
a squeeze out here with the hedge funds
Sure.
that are just manipulating the market,
Sure.
making it come down, and they're investing on they're not investing on GME being worth like Tesla stock out here. They're
Right,
investing on the
right, right.
squeeze that it should be worth more than it is, and the squeeze should pump that up because of all the fake shares that are invested into bankrupting this company. That's all they're investing in right now. They're not investing in that it's gonna fucking have an NFT of pussy lips printing
that's-
out trees all of a sudden.
Okay.
Exactly. I think
They're
you're
just
right, Joe.
they're investing in the thing, and I think Ryan Cohen knows that too, and he got involved in this. He owns 10% of this shit. The dude already made his nut. He's gonna make more nuts, and it's just they're investing in the manipulation of this stock right now.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
I think you're right. So let's go a step.
not Microsoft
let's
out
go
here
a
we're
step
talking about.
further into that. Let's go a step further into that. we already got through that first threshold of almost bankrupting entirely a hedge fund.
We already
Right?
did. We
Right?
bankrupted.
Yeah.
Melvin Capital's gone.
Almost did. Almost did. They didn't completely get bankrupted.
Yeah, they're out. But that's why.
Whether they're out or not, period.
So here,
That already happened, right?
Right.
Do we really think, convincingly, can you provide a decent argument that the hedge funds will let themselves be caught unawares again by a bunch of people on Reddit?
I think that.
Fuck you.
I think because
Answer
like
that.
I think that like what you're
Let's give them a chance to answer.
no
Can you
like
convincingly
I
provide
think
an
what
argument
you're
for that?
saying though is I understand what you're saying, but I think there's really no regulation. There honestly is no regulation in that
Yeah.
market except for themselves. And Alan Greenspan pushed that shit for years, saying like, "Hey, we already have the best minds in the market. They can regulate themselves. They know what they're doing." So
There's plenty of regulation in the market.
There
There's
is-
plenty.
Yeah.
there is, but it's not really enforced.
here's-
No, it's enforced.
said,
There is just certain.
Said our skit guy over here with the SEC chairman. What the
Get-
fuck's he enforcing right now? And
Dude, you have-
Melvin Capital just filed
There's-
for bankruptcy or liquidated all their
So-
assets a year later
Here's
after
a-
the fact.
Here's a curveball for you guys.
Zing.
Why would you go in with all this talk about GME? Why would you go in now?
I think it's
Well,
because
why would you have that conversation
think
versus
honestly-
investing in literally?
when I advise people to go into GME, you just need one share.
Okay,
That's it.
I'm going to say it again, folks. Joe's never advised anybody to go into GME at any point.
I did it. You didn't even catch
It's that headphone that does it.
Oh,
No,
you got it.
I told my brother, convinced my
Here at
Pete.
Three Shots
and
Podcast, we
he's-
know all the
he's-
investments.
He's mad at
baby.
me every day. My brother does options trading mainly.
No way.
Yeah, he's
How much
He's
has
pretty good.
Jared lost on fucking meme stocks?
he hasn't.
Supposedly-
Yeah, because he
supposedly
has.
you saved
Hold
money.
on. Pause. Because he hasn't sold yet.
No,
right?
he hasn't. Well, he doesn't believe
He's
in it
lost.
either.
He's
He's like you. If
lost.
if he's on the podcast,
Yeah,
if he's on the podcast right now, he'd agree with you guys. Like this is fucking stupid. And everything I show out to him,
Jared, I miss you.
rebuttal wise, but he still has one share of GME.
Okay. So he has
That's
the,
it.
he has the potential to make $200 if it goes crazy.
That's all you
again.
need. That's all you need is one share.
No,
To
dude,
be life changing.
That's not how that works.
to be life changing.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Joe,
Just one share, baby.
If you
dude.
had one Bitcoin,
I
you
need
got
seven. What? We're talking 70K, Joe. What are we talking about? What's life changing,
But
dude?
hey,
Define life changing money for
I'll tell
you
you
right
right
now.
life changing.
he's talking about
will
this-
be 5 mil, where I can take a mil and pay the
Yeah.
house off.
Yeah.
Live on 500,000 and invest the other 4
There you
in
go.
other things to make more money.
I will honestly say that, and we'll come back to this
70K.
podcast.
One
Okay.
one share, $200 share to 5 mil.
We'll come to this easily.
70K is like,
Easily.
I didn't work for 1 year.
For how much is shorted out
know,
there,
like,
plus all
oh.
the synthetic shorts that are out there, plus Melvin Capital, like they're obviously they just gave up on their
Uh-huh.
position, but who's picking it up? That's why the market's down right now.
Dude, what valuation would they have
hedge-
to be at in
hedge-
order to hit
hedge
that
funds are
mark? That'd be
losing-
fucking nuts.
hedge funds are
Right?
losing.
Am I just fucking? Am I?
Get this?
Am I high
A
right
buddy
now?
might give me.
I mean,
What valuation would the
okay,
company have to be for that
let's-
$200 share?
But the thing
to hit
is,
a
five,
10x,
to hit 5 million.
a 10x from here to hit $1,000 a share, a 10x from there to hit $10,000
But
a share.
Volkswagen was only shorted like 20%. 20%. Volkswagen was shorted like 20% and
I'm
shot
getting
up
heartburn over here.
200%.
From questions.
This is
Yeah.
the most shorted stock in history. That's why people are invested in it.
So what this is going to be, Joe, is an incredible episode when you and I come back in about 2 to 2.5 years, once the Bitcoin halving has happened, the next halving event.
Which, how do you feel about that?
I don't even know what
Dude,
to
it's great.
That happens.
It's great.
You guys are
every-
60K and now you're down to 20K. That's terrible.
No, it's not.
No, down to 30K.
And how many people do you know own even one Bitcoin?
Joe, you just got done saying that GME stock was from 200 down to 90. That's the same difference.
There's a reason Bitcoin's
Between
down.
60
I
and
just told
30K
you.
Not a
Bitcoin.
sponsor.
I just told you
Jesus
why. I don't know
Christ.
one person that owns Bitcoin. Not one fucking.
Have you
coin.
looked? Have you looked at blue chip stocks lately?
one
I do.
Have
Yeah,
you looked
they're
at the,
down.
at the Dow? Let's just fill in some blanks here. The Dow Jones from 40 down to 30.
It's 0. It's been down the worst it's been since fucking. It's
The-
been down
the
8 weeks in a
S&P
row. Is that what
the
it is?
S&P down an equivalent number of percentage points?
Yeah, it's been bad.
Facebook, Netflix, Peloton, like fill in the fucking
Oh,
blanks.
Peloton's
dude.
a fucking joke,
Ain't,
anyways.
ain't,
But
ain't no Gary fucking Gensler at the SEC protecting us from a fucking thing.
I'm telling you, I'm filling in the blanks.
I'm
man.
just seeing
When it-
buys, dude. That's all I see with this shit. Every morning I wake up, I'm like,
Yep,
Oh,
that's
I-
cheap.
I put that at $200 in today, another
Hey,
$200.
You might as well buy now.
When
and see
you
what
have
happens.
been. That's
Right,
what
I'm
I've been.
doing.
when you own
Exactly,
No,
baby.
I've been buying the last month, dude. Daddy's over here. Daddy's
Yeah.
over here eating top ramens to put the fucking money in the market.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
fucking men, baby. I'll
Yeah.
speak to that shit.
How much
Yep.
percentage wise do you think you have to own in a stock to move it? 10%, most likely.
How much percentage wise do I have to own personally as an investor?
Yeah,
Or
if
how-
you were to sell your shares and say like Tesla to make that fucking
You'll
thing
never
dip.
have that option though.
Dude,
Once the stock comes out,
yeah.
Well, here's the
once
thing.
stock, if,
Temp-
okay, hold on, let me break it
are-
down.
are
for
you talking
If
about
Three
manipulation?
Shots, if
No,
Three Shots
no, I'm talking
podcast
about,
had a
like-
stock, okay, if we had stock right now, right,
Excuse me.
and say we had 100 shares, you and I would, well, the smart move would be you would own 20, or I would own 26, and you'd own 24, or I would
No,
own
the
24.
company would own 60.
We are. This is the
The LLC.
Aaron would own majority, is
no,
what he's saying.
yeah. I'm trying to. But regardless if you owned it too, it doesn't matter. Either way, so we
make a
control
point
what's
out
going
here.
on with it. The other 50% is what we allocate out to people to buy, purchase, and invest in.
Mhm.
That way, let's say if,
49%. They never have 50%.
So
whatever. But what I'm saying is that way, if you pump and dump, whatever the
Here-
case is, I'm still owning it. If I own 26, I'm gonna be like, bitch, you can't.
Here's
do
another.
That.
Here's
Like,
another.
there's
Here's
lots
another
of
thing.
this shit.
Here's another thing to consider too on a sell-off. Okay, when a sell-off happens and
Everybody knows once it's public.
well, you know too, because I mean the fucking market it shows that many shares fucking moving, right? So,
It-
but
it
here's what happens
depends.
with the sell-off though, right? Is it can go one of both ways. If the company, if people think it's a good thing, okay, and you'll see a fucking dip, right? Because that there's that large movement. Okay, but if it dips and then people still believe in the company without that person that just sold off, that
Right.
investor that sold off,
They'll
they'll
buy
buy
it
those shares,
in large
and you'll
amounts.
see that fucker just go. "Beep."
Yep. Nice
So-
V-shaped
100%.
recovery. V-shaped recovery, man.
Yeah.
It
And
happens
what-
all the time. It happens all the time. People get out of stocks all the time
Yeah,
for
right.
for no reason. They're just like, oh, they want to buy something else, and they already made their bag. They'll fucking sell off.
Yep.
Yep.
Go buy the thing that they think is a better investment.
100%.
And you see the guys like Berkshire that do this shit too. You know, like they're like, okay, well, we just no longer believe in the airlines, right? With the COVID stuff. So they sold off Southwest like a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And then Southwest continues to fucking plummet, okay? And then they just moved their bag. They're even though they were down 30%,
Didn't matter.
didn't fucking matter. They had
No.
their bag,
Right.
And they just fucking cashed that.
We
bag
have
out.
the money to back all this. This is the whole point.
Yeah,
You know? Yeah, and
But
so
then-
now we're just gonna do something different and then make a new bag.
correct. But those stocks did continue to drop because people didn't have the confidence,
Right.
right? Because they obviously follow Berkshire like a motherfucker. But there are other times too where you lose a fucking, let's say you lose a CEO, and he has a certain amount of time till he can
Right.
sell his shares or whatever in a certain
Mhm.
percentage or whatever.
Yeah, those are I call those boomer mentalities in investing. Like the hedge funds own everything, media. Like, where are you doing this research at? Why would you invest a certain way?
That's why
there's
I
been a-
like crypto.
There's been a strategic analysis on how like you should invest, and people invest, and they always talk about quarters, earnings. Those are the two biggest things you'll hear, in, like why you should invest, and that's why people don't invest in GameStop. Makes sense. You shouldn't invest in GameStop.
for a
but when
number of
you-
reasons.
So
But
you're
when you-
you're investing in a game around a stock.
I'm
is what you're
investing in the manipulation
Right.
around it that actually it'll come to fruition, that the way like the rules are set up in the market should actually apply. It's short squeezes have been around forever.
Let me
it's not a new fucking thing, but
Let me
it's,
equate it to something right now. Let me equate GME stock to something. We have watched
A
Luna.
handful of dog shit.
it
Close
could
enough.
it could
Lu-
be, but like go
Luna-
into your newest go into a GameStop. When's the last time you've been into a GameStop?
That's the point, though, Joe. And like what I said earlier about, am I gonna go to a third party when whatever device I'm using, fucking if I play fucking PC stream, whatever the fuck the name is, I can't think of it.
Twitch.
Convenience.
Just the stream thing. It's anyways.
Steam.
PS4, Steam. Thank you. Steam, PS4, Xbox, Nintendo, whatever. They have their own marketplace. I'm not saying they're great. I'm not saying that they offer everything that you want, but they offer everything that you need and can buy for that machine.
Well, this
There's
Good
no reason
convenience.
that I'm going to go to a third party. Like, you know what? Fuck Xbox. I'm going to Microsoft. What do I do?
You
Save
would
30
go
cents?
you would
Save
go
30 cents on a fucking game I could just buy right there in Xbox.
so as a
and
guy,
download?
that worked at GameStop for 6 years,
Hey.
let me tell you,
Homies, you and I both worked
let
there,
me,
baby.
Let me tell you,
I would advise you to go back into it and look at it.
I've been
Way
in
to go,
there.
Juggalo.
Let's see how
Yeah.
much it's changed. Like,
So it's funny. It's funny how they went from they started as
they're not a gaming store anymore.
They started and they acquired electronics
Yeah,
boutique
yeah.
and then GameStop and all that stuff. They acquired actually like 5 different companies. EB Games, which
EB
was
Games. I
electronics.
said EA.
Yeah.
It was Electronics Boutique, but which is a Canadian brand, I think. But anyways,
No shit.
they went from like a pseudo toy store
Right.
with video games.
Remember they used to
To
take cell
just-
phones and they would take DVDs in on trade
Yeah,
and all
then
that shit?
so when the used game market and the used movie market got fucking big, they were like, okay, well, we can make so much more profit selling a used game because we're cutting it at both sides. When we take it in,
Yep.
we're taking it
Yeah.
at a low number,
Right.
Yep.
and then we're selling it at a higher number, right?
Absolutely. But it's not as full price because it's a fucking used game.
But it's close. Fucking
I'll-
$5.
Oh, fuck yeah, I know.
$5 is fucking
Fuck
close.
you. I'm going to buy the brand new one, you dumb
Joe.
shits. Fuck you. I know
so
who's owned that.
here's my point. Here's my point. Okay.
I'll give you guys a history lesson when
So
he's done here.
he's- I'm gonna give a fucking history lesson here. So they went from a pseudo kind of toy store to video game store to a hardcore used game reseller.
Electronics.
So
too.
we moved all of our end caps. Everything was fucking. If you guys remember, like the early 2000s was just fucking games on used games on every nook and cranny in the
Hell
whole
yeah.
place, and profits were fucking nuts, right?
You guys are like
we were
Goodwill for
growing-
games.
we were
Dude,
growing-
managers at that time were making like 60 grand a year.
And we
in
were pushing-
early 2000s.
and we were pushing every other retailer out. Okay, now
Takeover. Hashtag.
now when like the Wii came out and they had a digital marketplace and then Xbox started putting out their digital marketplace and indie games became a thing and all of a sudden, oh shit, used game market's starting to shrink up. Well, guess what they did? When you walk in there now, it's wall to wall collectibles and toys.
Yeah,
because,
there's a reason for that.
because the
So-
profit margins are let me just finish this. The profit margins are way better on that stuff than video games because you're only making a couple
That's-
dollars
Oh,
on a
that's
video game.
the same thing as
that's
you got to
brand
buy a
new game,
subscription, right?
right?
Too.
So, and then the last thing that I'll say about the whole situation is this GME pump and dump that happened when people fucking were trying to short the shorts or whatever the fuck, the Reddit stuff. Don't beep at me.
Microwave's done.
It's
That one?
powered off.
Camera 3 just died.
It's all good. Keep going.
When the short things happened, it pumped so much money into GameStop. It gave them legs to stand on for a while longer. The problem is that company is still teetering on bankruptcy.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Not
and they're,
permanent
and they're,
money.
and they're closing stores. So when you talk about putting money in there and you're trying to hedge your money against shorts, it's like a bit of a fucking stare down, right?
Yeah.
It's pistols at dawn.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to fucking, you're racing daylight, man.
And when you're looking at the guys who have already got literally billions of dollars in this game, you are up against the
Yeah.
wrong fucking guy.
They don't
Okay,
like, they
so-
don't like to lose.
I was just gonna go into a history lesson here. We all remember Toys R Us, right?
Yeah.
Like that old
Yeah, how
fucking
it's
store.
gone.
I understand what Aaron's talking
How it's
about.
bankrupt.
Like if you want to buy a game, it's convenient on PS4 or whatever.
Before you get into that, can I say one thing? Because
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it'll help your story or fucking shit on it. One of the
It
two.
won't.
But like,
You've never helped me.
one of the big things
Except
too is
get
like
me off.
when I would buy games, like I was just kind of saying, like I never buy used games unless it was like $1. It's like fuck, I'll get it for $1, you
Shit.
know. But if it's $5 less,
It's fucking happen.
oh, you gotta pee again?
It's gonna happen.
Go, just do it on the table. Fuck it. When I'd buy games, like it's like $5 more for the new. Like I'm gonna get the fucking new. I don't know whose clammy ass hands and how many scratches are on this. And then you go to the fucking counter and like, hey, we're gonna we'll disc protect this shit for $2.99 or $3.99.
Oh,
like,
that
fuck,
shit's money,
I might as
dude.
well fucking
That
buy
shit's money,
you know
dude.
what I'm talking about. I was like, I might as well buy the brand new game, and so I own the game. And then if something comes back within 30 days or 60 days, I can just take it back like it doesn't fucking work. So they're making hand over fist with that used shit. And then back in the day, they would take DVDs in on trade. And so I used to work at a video store and I had all these fucking used DVDs. That's why I bought my 360. I traded all those fucking movies in and got a fucking brand new 360 out of it on launch.
Yeah.
And I didn't pay a fucking dime for it.
Right.
And with 2 games. So then this continues on. You see the trend, what's happening, going on, and everything else. now you go in there and like you're saying, like end caps are just figurines, brand new games, and they're like their use selection is now down to
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
And the worst part about it is Xbox even did this with their Xbox One S or X, whatever.
Who the
where-
fuck knows what they're
where you
called
can
anymore?
right, and you can buy just the digital version. Like you don't
Yeah.
even need a fucking disc anymore.
Which they've now, as of this month, they announced that they're putting out a disc drive external for it.
I'll wait for
Yeah,
which I think is-
extra
wait-
money
I'll wait
is
for
why.
which I think is
Because
hilarious.
because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna buy everything digitally, and you're gonna have a
Hey,
fucking
he's back.
disc. And I'm like, hey man, I want to play
Well,
the game. I
I
only
was
have
gonna
a
wait
disc.
for him to get back. I'll tell
Fuck,
my.
I
There's
gotta
a
go
whole
buy
different
this thing.
This is a whole different conversation. We're getting on a tangent now.
You
but,
ready?
Sorry, but
ready-
the point
you ready for this
being behind
theory?
that was you can see the trend of what's happening, and yeah,
Yeah.
convenience is a big thing, whatnot. But
I need a shot for this theory.
I don't just go into stores just to go into stores and
I'm
poke
about-
around. Like GameStop used to be a store you could go in and poke around.
Yeah.
And then last time I went in there, guys like, put on your mask. I'm like,
Oh, dude.
gee, get the
I'm,
fuck
uh,
out.
I'm
That
about
guy at
to-
the local store, dude. Oh, move back
All
to
right.
California, baby.
Yeah.
So
I was like, I don't got one. He's like, you gotta leave.
He's got a fucking Hollywood tattoo on his arm. Go back to
Joe-
California, baby.
Joey Crypto, I'm gonna take this shot. I'm gonna explain you exactly.
Put on your fucking
I'm gonna give
mask,
you a little
dude.
history lesson right
Well,
now.
I was gonna try to give you the equivalency between Luna and GameStop, but you know, doesn't seem to be.
Hey,
that
but before I interrupt
The-
you guys real quick, hey Joe, what's
Go
the name of
on.
your dog?
Luna.
Oh,
I want to name her. I wanted to.
it after the crypto.
It's actually my wife's dog. I fucking hate that dog. But
Whoa,
It's
that's
what
the
now?
Fucking
my wife's
sweetest
dog.
fucking dog ever.
Oh,
it is the
shit.
sweetest dog, and she respects me. But
Wants to kill
'Cause
this
he
lemon.
beats her.
I wanted to
White
name
Claw.
her. I wanted to name her Ghost from Game of Thrones. But my
Shut
wife
up.
was like, "Oh, it's a."
Game of
You know
Thrones.
nothing, Jon Snow.
Fucking Game of Thrones.
All right. So what I've learned in so here's my theory. I brought it up on another podcast I was on because I'm super famous like that.
Just giving it back to me again.
Oh.
Is how Amazon is. So
going.
Miles brought up a good point that like GameStop, you go in there, they're not really selling games anymore. They're
You don't
selling
even
like
know anymore.
T-shirts. They're selling fucking like Pokemon fucking costumes and all kinds of toys.
Yeah,
and the
'cause-
big heads. and
Because they
shit like that.
realize the importance of retail.
Okay, exactly.
It's a retail store
It's
for once.
honestly
It's gonna be a
um,
sex shop before too long, dude.
It's
I'd
honestly
go back.
Get my Starbucks in there at the same time.
Yeah.
uh, honestly,
You
what's
corporate American.
what's a game out there right now that you want to go buy?
Exactly zero.
There you
They're
go.
all garbage.
So all the games are fucking zero. They went from this platform where games
Because
are
they're in stocks.
games are fucking kicking ass, and now it's like, dude, I'm playing like fucking Mario on my NES right now. Like that's how bored I am with
Yeah.
the games that are out there. Like I don't care. Like
Dude, I just got done.
Well, I mean, you do
Playing
live on a
through-
farm though, too,
and
Joe.
I just
to
got done
be
playing
fair.
through all
Please
120
use that
fucking
loosely,
stars.
Miles.
I just got done through playing through all 120 stars on Super Mario 64 because I was so fucking bored.
Get
with
that
the
Yoshi.
game.
Right.
and
That
I'll
Yoshi
and
for
I'll,
13
I'll admit,
seconds.
Hell
Miles,
You turn to the last one, you're like, yeah, baby, got that Yoshi, gonna ride that bitch around. Fucking psych credits, bitch. That's all you get. You get to look pretty during the credits.
Miles-
100 lives.
and Miles is correct. I do live out on a farm. It took me 3 years to get
Yeah.
internet out here.
Hold on, you do not live on a fucking farm.
So
Don't even fucking try that shit.
Jay.
You don't even grow vegetables.
Joe out here,
I
look,
tried.
Joe out here thinking he's Stan Marsh's fucking dad.
Like shit.
Integrity.
All right, I'm out here where there's no internet
Trying to find some internet out here.
for 3. Yeah, I need that internet. Ah. So
It was a ghost. A ghost came through.
I'm out here with no internet for 3 years. Lost a lot of friendships because of it. It happens
Now he has internet and he still doesn't play with his friends.
Made
Still
a lot
let
of
that should be known.
because
love
I come,
podcasts.
I come back on. I come back and there's internet and there's no games to play.
He's playing MLB 06 the show on
exactly.
his fucking PlayStation 2.
NFL quarterback.
I got that internet, baby.
I'm 3 years behind. Where are you guys at right now? We're in VR, bitch.
Yes, I got that internet, baby. You know I'm playing that 06 the show, and I'm the fucking best at it.
My
so-
internet doesn't support VR. I'll see you in another 3 years.
Last podcast, he was three out of 9 pitches off from getting the fucking trophy. Or
Oh, I
whatever.
showed you that
God.
shit.
He's
And
only
then it's like-
only 1/3 away from getting it, dude. He was so
I like,
close. though.
but I like strategic games, and that's a strategic game.
Strategery.
So anyway, long story short,
Yeah,
let's
mission
go into
accomplished.
This.
Yeah, switch it off this fucking
Uh,
FT shit.
Years ago, when there was
I've never seen Star more bored in a fucking podcast in my entire life. By the way,
I have. Years ago, Toys R Us used to be around, And there's this company out of Boston that we just figured out, us apes, Boston Consulting Company or whatever.
Okay.
And they would be hired by bankrupt companies to come in and be like, okay,
Shitty name is shitty, dude. Boston Consulting.
yeah, BCC or whatever they're called. They would come in, and Toys R Us is one of them, and they'd
Well,
come
they
in.
didn't consult very well because Toys R Us is.
They would
fucking
come
gone.
in and they would be like, okay, this is what you need to do, but they would actually gain control over your company, and they would take profits off of the company and give bonuses to said personnel in their own company, and that's how they would bankrupt other companies. Now,
You know
let me
how I
finish.
took all my profits? I took all my profits in peaches. Just big old solid.
Just big old fucking
fucking
ripe for the pickings.
Yeah.
fucking,
Going to the farmer's market.
Oh, juicy, delicious, fresh for the harvest peaches. Sorry, go ahead.
all right. So,
Tell me you've seen that. clip when
along
he
came
found
this
it out.
company that formed in the garage in Seattle, because that's where the best internet was, according to
What,
his
Microsoft?
his opinion,
Amazon?
was called Amazon, and he would buy all the other competition up. He was buying competition up.
How
to
far
make
back are we
Amazon.
going here, Joe? Is this thing got a fucking?
If you would stop interrupting, I would get there. I was trying to get this over.
He's,
so we
he's
could
over here
make
like the
it.
ghost of Christmas past, dude. 100,000 years ago.
If you didn't
there
know,
was
the
a
Romans
fucking
started
meteor.
a fucking crypto
So-
coin way back in the
so
day.
what
They had
happened?
to pay for Achilles'
So
fucking surgery.
Amazon, so Boston BCC would hire. What would happen? And long story short, is Amazon figured out that like, hey, I could buy a company's stock to own them for cheaper than actually buying the company. So they would work with BCC
We'll still
and a
need a
hedge-
share of the company in
and a
order to
hedge
buy
fund.
company.
and a hedge fund, and the hedge fund is the market maker. The market maker, being said hedge fund, would tank that company. We could say GameStop, and then Amazon would come in and buy up all the shares and all their competitors and own it for a lesser profit than what they were doing. Because Boston CC would come in and be like, "This is what you need to do," and they would be internally tanking the company. Amazon buys
Pretty
up
sure
all the
that's
shares.
illegal.
But
and-
hostile takeover.
Buy up. Let's be.
so
let's,
so when Amazon buys up all the shares,
Hold on, before you.
Oh,
that's first time. That's why we got the thing. But when Amazon would buy up all
Before
the
you go any further, let's be specific about this.
If I shoot in the
Buy
fucking
up
ceiling.
enough shares to have controlling interest.
fix
in
it,
the company.
producer. Okay, so
buy up enough
Thick
shares.
miles on this.
It's super important to have specificity.
exactly.
Specificity in this situation is super important.
Understandable, but I'm
it-
okay. Let me just finish.
The only way that somebody owns controlling interest in a publicly traded company is by owning majority shares.
That's why you
over
need
anybody
That's
else.
why you need a consulting group.
So
to tell
calling
you.
it cheaper than buying the company is a non-starter for me.
That's
Call-
why you need a consulting group that will tell you in the right way.
no.
Not if you
So
own
You,
it.
you and I right
I
now,
am telling
Joe, you and I right now,
Then you're
if we
paying
had enough
double, but
money,
at that point you're paying a consulting company
I am-
and you're trying to buy the company.
Right.
Joey,
Double down, baby.
Fuck that.
Joe, I am telling you facts that actually have happened.
yes,
this is
I
what
don't
happens.
doubt. I don't doubt it.
1920s and people jumping
this-
off fucking skyscrapers. We lost
okay.
everything.
So this is why all the mom and pop stores and why GameStop and all this shit doesn't work is because of this so-called company called Amazon. There's a reason.
GameStop has worked
There's
for
a reason.
fucking 25
There's a reason.
years.
There's a reason Amazon can deliver it next
Longer than
day
that.
before COVID. There's a
Yeah,
reason
that's-
for this. Nobody ever
30
decided to look
something
into
years.
this. But
That's
if you
right.
and
follow
he's
the
now
money,
buying stock.
if you follow the
I know.
money and you follow,
That's why I told you the
thing,
wave.
Little late.
I told you about the
Uh,
wave earlier.
Can you guys shut up for a
Oh,
second?
sorry, Joe.
Let
Jesus.
Joe finish. Christ Almighty!
Sorry.
But
Speaking of Game of Thrones, this shit's just fucking season 9 over here.
If you,
Go
if
ahead.
you- if you follow it though, so the e-commerce world is where it's at, and that's where Brian Cohen wants to take this thing. He figured out like this company is being leveraged.
Uh-huh.
I can buy a stake in this company.
Uh-huh.
It still has promise. I know Skis Bag over here is saying like, "Oh, I want to buy a game." Nobody's bought a fucking game in
Uh-huh.
10 years that I know of because there's no games out there to
I've
fucking
just
buy.
bought 2 this year.
And
I
then
was gonna
Skis,
say I buy about
Skis
10,
Face
10 to
number
15 a year, but-
Skis Face number 2 over here just told me like, "Oh, it's turned into this fucking where everybody wants to buy fucking NFT looking ass having ass shit." Basically, is what it is. He turned the company around, and it's honestly turned around in the sense that if you heard if
No.
it wasn't me, okay, let me give you
No, this is
behind in
it's
times,
It's
baby.
all
behind the times.
100% posturing. When you get a new CEO, when you've had a gigantic,
not. He's the chairman.
when you've had a gigantic attack on the company from a hedge fund trying to short the company into oblivion, and it survives miraculously, and they
It was
say,
a miracle.
Oh, we got a new CEO now. Like that,
But, hey,
that doesn't fucking
okay,
change the fundamentals.
Okay,
of the
first of all,
company.
okay, let me give you the boomer mentality.
The numbers
stock.
don't lie.
Here it is. The stock was trading at $4 a share. Ryan Cohen comes on.
Yep.
Okay, that
Yep.
should maybe make it rise. Make it rise or not rise, depending on if you
Headphones
believe.
suck.
So that as a boomer mentality, all right, you got Ryan Cohen come on. He invested 10% in this company. He's like, well, why is he investing 10%? This company's $4 a share. Okay, maybe I'll buy into this a little bit. Boomer mentality, a little bit.
Right.
Not all of it. He's made chairman a year later without all the meme shit going on. It's like, okay, this guy's now the chairman. He has control over the board. So maybe I'll buy in a little more. And now he's bringing on people that work for Amazon, and he's trying to turn it into an e-commerce business, which is where the future is going, as Aaron just pointed out. Like, I can just go on my Xbox.
It's where the future currently is. Let's be clear about that.
Yes.
So
We are currently in
Well,
e-commerce.
even if it
we will
wasn't-
soon be
Well,
in something
even
better
if it
than
wasn't,
e-commerce.
even if it wasn't a meme stock and it was just a stock trading at like the boomer mentality, it should be worth over $50 a share, easily.
But the revenue doesn't show that.
Oh, there we go.
The numbers don't show that.
But that's
combined.
debatable. Yes,
They,
it does.
they are hemorrhaging money.
They're not
Devils.
hemorrhaging money. They actually paid off all their debt so they could actually give dividends.
They paid off debt with money that they were given by a fucking miracle. Dude.
So
What
we're
were
talking
they-
we're talking biblical manna falling from the sky to
That's
feed
even-
people.
okay.
Biblical.
Okay.
Is that
manna.
locust? That's
Okay.
locust.
So okay, Joe, you're
some
still
pig blood?
you're still not invested. They got a miracle. They paid off all their debt. Now they can offer dividends because they're debt free. 3 years earlier,
But how
than
will
they
they-
should have been?
but-
Because a bunch of people
They-
invested into
okay,
them.
they
So now
can't-
maybe like they're still $4 a share.
Uh-huh.
Like, maybe I should invest in this company. Why would you not invest in that? Whether it's a meme stock or not. And then he brings on all these Amazon X that want to work with him to make an
So-
e-commerce business.
So here's
Yeah.
because
here's
he's battling Amazon right now. Like that's a solid
here's the
company
thing-
to invest in.
Here's
It
the thing, though, is
literally.
that, and this is where a lot of people get lost too. Is what really are they offering as a product?
Yeah. What's the
Okay.
value?
Everything.
What's
You
the
just
value
said-
proposition?
because this is where people get lost. Okay, if you look at the fundamentals on Amazon, okay, they make a lot of money from retail. But do you think retail is what Amazon really is trying to do?
When's the last time you gone to a retail Amazon store to buy a book?
Well, no, I just mean like retail is
No,
online sales. I
right.
mean online sales of physical products. So here, so
And
Amazon,
what
Amazon's-
Amazon's, I'll tell you what Amazon's
Amazon's-
trying to do, and you can rebuttal what
Go
he's
ahead.
saying, and go ahead.
Go
and
ahead.
saying. Amazon wants to control data. That's all they're.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
a data company. That's
their
it.
their cloud services are one of their top products.
Thanks
right?
for agreeing with me. Put a tally mark on the board.
And video games, and this is the funny thing to bring it full circle, is video games utilize Amazon cloud services to host their servers. Okay. Amazon's end game, in my belief, is that it will eventually peel away from retail sales in a significant way and push more into data.
Mhm.
And that's what they've done. Is they're aggregating all the data, even just from sales, and seeing the choices people are
You
making.
can sell that data.
And they're selling that data to advertisers. So advertising is also a big money too. So when you talk about these companies, be careful because you have to understand really where they're going, okay, and what their top products are. Now, GameStop was strictly retail. Walk in the store, buy a product.
Until
And
Ryan Cohen came.
specifically
Yeah.
was used product.
Mhm.
That's completely dead. So what do they have left to offer?
They're trying to compete with Amazon right now. Well, Ryan
They
Cohen.
can't compete with data.
They're trying to compete with Amazon right now to be the biggest online e-commerce.
For video games,
Yeah, exactly. So when Aaron was saying like
that's
you-
going to be
you- so they're
hell
gonna
of an undertaking.
so they're
man.
gonna contract with Microsoft and PlayStation to be like when you go on there and the game is
They've been
40,
trying this
40
for
bucks
years.
for Xbox or
For
30
one,
bucks
they
through
can't- let
GameStop.
me
You actually
interrupt
can't.
you.
You can't do
And
that.
and GameStop is
Microsoft will never allow that to happen.
Yeah, you can't.
They
do
would
that.
never say, "Oh yeah, go ahead and download
they've
the
already
Amazon
they've already
app
had discussions
on the fucking
Well, what-
Xbox."
what they've
so
done-
you can buy the said like pre-Microsoft owned games at a lower cost on Amazon than you can buy from Microsoft.
They would.
That will
What they've
never
done.
fucking
What they've done
happen.
actually instead of that, because that's illegal, is they've offered exclusive content. Okay, they're like, okay, if you buy it at GameStop, you get the fucking
Yeah, skin or whatever.
You get the
fuck it is.
dragon dildo when you
Right.
when you get Grand Theft Auto, right? I mean,
Which-
that's
I'll
what you
give-
get, right? That's what they do.
I don't think so. When's the
I
last
can
time
tell
you've
you
been
right
on
now.
their fucking website?
That's just business 101.
all the time.
Like they're never gonna give you more than what the other person can make. It's never gonna happen that way.
That's business, not necessarily
That's why I
business
even told you
101.
stop giving fucking shit. I all pay like that's the
so
whole thing.
so even so let me bring this back. So even if they did offer the game for, let's say, $5 less, okay, why would people shop at GameStop and change their mind from any other experience? Best Buy is a huge one video game retailer. Amazon's a big one. Walmart's a big one. Why would they go to GameStop over $5?
Well,
when I've already got
well,
my Amazon account, my address set
it's-
up,
And
it's-
2 days
it's-
shipping straight to the fucking door.
I don't-
Amazon,
I don't-
motherfucking.
I don't want to
just
use this.
download
I
it
don't want to use
digitally.
this point, but it's the same reason people line up out Walmart when gas is $2.60,
do you
and
do
over
that?
here it's
Hold on, do you-
$2.64.
but do you do
That's an
that?
anecdote.
No,
Yeah.
I
Do
go
I
to-
do that?
I personally go to stores to pay
Okay.
more. to
I'd
not
rather
wait in
pay
line.
fucking 50 cents more, not to wait in a line, just to get my shit. So
I go to every gas station
I
that's
don't give
convenient.
2 fucks.
I
If
go to the one.
need-
I can go to the one that I go to.
I
that
have
can
money.
Get in and
If
out
I need
easily.
gas, I'm getting
Here-
gas at
exa-
wherever I pull into.
This guy
don't
right
give a
here.
Here's the strength. Here's the strength to
Fuck
the
waiting on the
anecdotal.
line.
Here's the strength to the anecdotal evidence argument. When people are lined up at Costco
Exactly.
waiting for their gas,
Save 40 cents.
Hold on. It's not going to go the way you think it is. When people are lined up at Costco waiting to get their gas,
Keeping their rigs running.
what are they already doing?
Spending gas.
Shopping at Costco.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're earning
What
points or
number
whatever.
of
Yeah.
people that are, quote, waiting in line at Walmart are also waiting in line at Costco?
I will
But
tell
Costco's not. Here's the bigger point, right? Is Costco's not putting everyone out of fucking business with those 40 points. are they?
Costco doesn't give a fuck about their
that's
gas
GameStop
business.
now, bro.
Costco gives a fuck about how much their gas business keeps people shopping at Costco.
They keep them right there where it's
Yep.
nice and warm. Oh, you want a $1.50 foot long glizzy, dude? They got you.
You got it,
They
baby.
got you, dude. They got you.
What? We're gonna lose $2 on a hot dog? Fine, we'll make $3 on
Dude,
batteries.
Hot dogs have not gone up in price in over 70 fucking
So,
years.
Most solid stable coin on
That's
Exactly.
one of my favorite quotes. That's one of my
That's
favorite
fucking-
quotes of
there
all
it
time,
is.
dude.
There it is. NFT hot dogs, baby. All
That's
day.
one of my
Bad.
favorite quotes of all
Oscar
time. Is
Mayer,
the guy,
come find us. 3 Shots Podcast.
the
baby.
guy, the CEO talking about, or the CFO talking about raising the price on the hot dog because they're losing money
Right.
on it, and he goes, he said something to the degree like, "I will kill you if you raise the price of the hot dog," and they kept it.
Well,
Dude, hot dogs, rotisserie chickens. There are certain things that they
$5 rotisserie
want-
chickens, dude.
Oh,
How do they
they
make
do
that
that.
possible?
They want to keep
That's
them
'cause
as
it's
cheap
not a
as
chicken.
possible because they know
fucking
damn
rat.
well their profit margins are coming from different places.
Yeah, because by the time I get back to that motherfucker, dude, you know that rotisserie joint's like all the way back.
Yep.
By the time I get all the way back to the back of the store, dude, I grabbed some fucking muffins, dude. I just bought a new fucking sofa. I bought I bought a new safe for no fucking reason, dude. You know.
Yep.
And
well,
I'm-
that's why like Walmart put the pharmacy in the back, and they line it all up that alley to get to the pharmacy because everybody goes in there to buy their drugs.
and I'm
it's
fucking
all lined
3
up with, like,
G's deep by the
beer.
time I leave that fucking
Yeah,
place.
it's
dude.
lined up.
You know.
It's lined up with TVs, like the big games coming out. TVs. You need your chips. You need your fucking beer
Yep.
and all this shit. But I just had a GameStop pulled up, and I was just gonna go over their menu of what they sold real quick.
Yeah.
And you tell
I
me,
don't know why you shut it.
it'll pop back up. This is a great computer.
That's why I asked why you shut it.
Anyone,
Is
anyone,
that why it says Dell on it?
anyone want to sell their
Not a
crypto to
sponsor.
buy us a new computer? Let us know. I'll give you a shout out on the podcast.
No, I'm way down on my crypto right now.
I
put in my own-
a random password.
I did. I was typing in
Jesus
my
Christ.
password. It's like typing in big dick. Is
I
that
would tell
small
you-
dick?
I would tell you what it is, but it's pretty much my password for everything else. So.
All right. All right, Joey Crypto.
It's not on there.
Okay, we're in the shop category. What do you think is in the shop category for
Just tell us what it is, dude. It's take too long to fucking guess.
I'll just guess it's
trying to make it
it's-
fun out here,
Who
producer?
made Dark Souls?
No. What do you think they have in
From
the shop?
software.
It's everything that GameStop fucking offers. What do you think it's gonna be?
We got
Video
We got
games?
PCs. You want to buy a PC out here? When's the last time you could buy a PC at GameStop? Zero, ever. I don't remember that shit.
I don't know, dude. But you know when the last time I could buy a PC online was? Today and every single day before on Amazon.
I bet it has. I bet it has competitive prices.
I bet I don't give a fuck as long as I can get it cheap on Amazon.
I bet you the guarantees at Best Buy and Amazon are
And
way
free
better
delivery.
than GameStop.
They got toys and games. Yeah,
Yeah.
You know you want that shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
cheap
dude.
as fucking Amazon.
That's what I'm saying. Dude.
They
People are
got
trying
Prince
to
Alberts.
get. They're They're trying to get big off of fucking gimmicks.
Prince Albert sold.
Was he
Done.
trying to make a point over it?
I don't know.
I've
He's
missed
lost.
this whole thing.
I was
dude.
trying to show the menu, but I got too many.
Hold on. Can we talk
it's-
about something real quick?
It's really hard.
Show
for
me
the,
your wrist.
It's
Show the
really,
camera
it's,
your wrist.
It's really hard for the genius to compete against non-geniuses.
Got it.
It's
Got
like-
it.
it's
That's
just-
what the problem is.
I was
That's what the
worried.
problem is.
I would
I'm
say
out.
cut him out,
worried.
but I'm on the same camera.
I was
I-
worried.
Show me
I
wrist.
got to drink all day to come down to your guys' mentality. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
obvious. Show me the
That's
wrist.
also not it.
What do you want me to say? It's a parachute cord.
It's a Do you know what it's called? It's a parachute cord.
No, it's
What's
made.
it called?
It's
What's the word that it's called?
Paracord.
I don't know.
You fucking said it, damn near. Paracord. What the fuck are you gonna do with that thing? Hang up a goat?
No, I'm keeping it. Apparently, this kid, a buddy of mine gave this to me. A buddy of mine gave this to me at the lounge fly that was in
Uh-huh.
the Marine Corps.
I
The
know.
Loungefly. How long ago was
Rest
that?
in peace, dude. Rest in peace, Lounge.
Hold on. We're getting to something right now.
It
Oh,
was,
we're going somewhere with this.
Yeah.
Take us on a ride.
Okay, we're going.
Yeah.
So it's paracord. You know what paracord's used for?
Parachutes.
Okay. Why is it a bracelet?
Because apparently it can save your life. Apparently, if you can take it apart, you can do everything you want with it. is what I've been
Everything you
told.
want with it.
Yeah.
You just fucking light a fire with it. Just fucking spark two ends.
I tie
Mhm.
beads to it and put it up my ass.
Yeah.
What?
I kind of.
I'm down with that.
I've been contemplating making a
honestly,
noose after this conversation and
I mean,
just throwing it
Honest-
on the rafters,
honestly,
dude.
not to make
It'll
you guys-
hold you. It's a
not to-
paracord.
That's right.
not to be
It's a 500-pound test.
not to be a Debbie Downer. I wear
Better
it.
double it up, dude. Fuck it.
Where's
That's
my
nothing-
fish?
I don't want to take any chances out here, dude.
Not to be a Debbie Downer, but I wear it because of my buddy that wore it in the war in Iraq. And
When
he's-
is
and
the
he-
last time you fucking
and-
wore that soundbit?
When was the war in Iraq?
And he
dude?
fucking gave it to me.
Last 40 years. Nobody knows. It just
So-
keeps going. Probably still going on right now.
So yeah, I mean, it's just a nice gesture that he gave me. He didn't have to give it to me. And
So he's not dead.
I want to
No.
know what's on.
you know,
Aaron, what's on your wrist?
you know who he is, but
Let's do wrist check here. What do we got?
This?
what
this-
would
this
fucking,
bad boy?
Oh god.
You want to know what that is?
I can't
Oh,
even see it, dude.
instead of EDC, we're gonna do
It's,
WC.
WWJFTDD
Oh, God.
question mark.
What
Here we
would
go.
Jesus fucking trade ducks to do?
No, it's worse than that.
Close to that.
Worse than that,
So I pretty much.
If it's worse than that, why are you wearing it?
Oh, because I love it. I made it.
Oh, okay.
I bought this
Okay.
and made them.
You made it.
Oh,
If I
fuck
move
yeah.
this, is it gonna fucking break off of here? Because I
It
feel like
might.
everything else is so jank. You gotta-
Joe put it on. You're good.
Okay.
You got
cool.
room. All right. So JFTDD is what would Junior Foreman Turkey Dick do?
Junior Foreman.
Turkey Dick.
Turkey dick. Yeah.
Not
Dude.
Red Foreman,
Do you want
Junior
to explain
Foreman.
that one, dude? I don't.
Yeah, no,
understand
I
that
got you.
one.
So on our crew, I took over foreman last year for a little bit because our foreman left,
Yeah.
and then before that, like I pretty much answer all the phone calls.
What is a foreman?
Foreman is the
Someone-
guy who the
he the
boss
boss?
of the crew,
The
He
boss.
Yeah.
doesn't get hit by cars.
Yeah. pretty much. So
Dude, that shit was
Whoa.
fun. We talked about that last. We
Whoa.
talked about that last episode. Yeah, that was
Whoa.
nuts.
light.
Dude, looks
Ah.
fucking rude as fuck.
Yeah. Oh no, he's
a little bit of
he'll
this
never
or
be the
what?
same.
Just a teensy skosh.
But,
Just a skosh of whiskey.
So I made these bracelets because since I was running everything and the foreman was on the crew, I'm like, well, what the fuck would I do? I was like, well, this is what I'm gonna do. And so I made bracelets, handed them out to everybody, and that's where the WWJFTDD stands for. The best
Okay.
part is all the fucking religious people that come to me and they're like,
Yeah.
they see it.
Got the J on it. Got the
They,
J on
they
it.
see,
Yeah.
they see WWJ and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, and then they go to ask me like, what does
Maybe
that
I
stand
maybe
for?
I shouldn't.
No, they ask every single time.
Oh, they ask
Oh,
still.
God.
Every single
Oh,
time.
I see all the letters and I'm like, hmm.
Oh no, I don't shy away
Oh, I know you don't.
because they're like, okay, Jesus fucked Tony's dildos twice.
Yikes.
Who knows what they're thinking of? Anyway, so then I just give it to them, and I get the same response every single fucking time. Once I lay it out to them, they go, "You have yourself a nice day."
Yeah, have a nice day.
And it's
Well-
the same response every time. Like, well, don't ask if you don't
Yeah.
want to know.
There's
I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, if I lied to you, isn't that against the bracelet that you're not wearing that I kind of
that's
have
against
on?
the Jesus commandments.
Right. So I give them the truth.
that is a blasphemy technically, but
Yep.
Just saying. I give them the truth. They fucking love it.
so you're still rocking it.
Oh fuck yeah.
Not the foreman anymore though. Or the
no.
foreskin.
Yeah.
The foreskin?
The foreskins. I got
Okay.
them too. So
Okay.
watch out.
Watch out.
Watch out, baby.
Daddy's live and uncut.
See that anteater
I'm gonna
up there?
find out the hard way.
Or the soft way if I'm drunk.
Oh.
Hey.
we'll
all day.
get there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I got more if you want one. We'll load it up on your fucking shit list.
Yeah,
What
dude.
do you got going over there?
It's funny
I'm
because
pretty sure that's Achilles fucking leather they had tied around his ankle.
there's a YouTube
That's why
video.
it failed.
There's a YouTube video out there with me in it on a different podcast, and one of the comments was, "It looks like he's wearing 2 fucking dead cows on both of his wrists." Because back then I used to have a cuff on this hand too.
Because you're cutting yourself again.
Yeah.
I'm glad you stopped.
But it fell off, dude. The most embarrassing thing. Took a shower, was getting ready, wrapping the fucker around my wrist, and it has like these 2 little buttons on it. I wrap around my wrist, dude, and the fucking thing slipped off, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Right? Spider-Man reflexes, right?
Yep.
And then you make it all the worse because you're moving at fucking lightning speed.
You go to grab it, and
You go to grab it, and the thing fucking launches directly in the toilet bowl.
Yeah, was it? Oh,
And you know a shit was taken before the shower with no flush.
You know damn well.
Oh, so there's poopy in there.
There's both in there.
Yeah, I'd just flush the whole
There's a
thing.
little bit of a slurry
Give it
going
a
on.
salute, flush it down.
Dude,
Hold on. Not to interrupt your story. Why did you not flush that fucking bowl after you fucking released the demons in there? Flush it, get in the shower.
because I gave it a good stretch, you know what I mean? Like you're so the shower
ass or the poop?
shower was running, okay?
Yeah, I do the same.
And,
But
and
I
there
got
was
the
a
same
fucking
game.
sauna, right?
Right.
Because you know I was there for
We
25
call that a
fucking
shit
minutes.
bungalow.
Yeah, you know I was there for 25 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So there's it's a sauna in there, okay?
Yeah.
Now I'm feeling limber. I'm feeling light and limber.
Yeah, but why not flush?
Now I'm feeling light and limber, okay?
I
So I
understand.
got up,
Okay.
couple toe touches, okay?
My feet don't even hit the fucking
Couple
ground when I
fucking-
take a
a
shit.
couple
I gotta
fucking
fucking
stretches.
dangle them.
A couple fucking stretches,
Like a
right?
school bus.
And then I got straight in the shower.
You didn't
That's what
flush.
happened.
You didn't flush.
I forgot.
Okay.
See,
I forgot.
it's the opposite for me. Like almost every shower is prefaced with a healthy BM, and ever since I had my bidet and
And that's
stuff,
called bump munching.
Oh, he's
right?
got the
Damn.
Yeah.
fucking bidet, dude. Listen.
Is
Ever
there one
since
more
I
in there?
ins-
Give me one of those.
Oh, he stays really rich, dude.
ever since I installed a bidet on my fucking toilet, dude, that's the way to start.
You have
every
been
fucking
talking
shower.
about that for years.
he's got a 401k and health insurance when he talks about having a bidet at home, dude. I'm telling you.
Thank you very much.
Rich motherfucker.
And-
You know he does.
And no, I've got a fucking Teamsters pension. I got
Teamsters, dude.
Yep.
In
It-
Idaho.
Exactly, because I work in Washington.
Oh, the double dip, baby.
Yep, buddy.
Yes.
You know it.
You love to see the double dip, baby.
But no 401.
That's what him and I are doing right now. We're double dipping.
Yep.
Gotta get
Wait a
it.
second. So you got a team too?
It looks good.
I do have a team.
You got a team too?
It looks good.
It's not
But
a
does that-
teamster.
How does that work? You got a card and all that?
Oh yeah.
Shit.
fuck yeah, dude. Local,
boys are making
local
money.
690.
My boys are making
Mo-
money out here.
Dude, my
The
fucking
local
pension-
690, dude.
Hell yeah, it is. For anyone that wants to know, fucking local 690 69 is nice.
We'll just leave it
Nice.
at that.
Nice.
No, my pension pays like an extra $8 an hour on top of my base pay. It's
Now you're talking like New
It's kinda
Yorkers out
nice.
here, dude. I met this guy.
New
Guy.
Yorkers?
Dude, I met this guy, all right?
fuck those New Yorkers. But anyways,
I
go
mean,
ahead
hey,
and
I
come
met
on.
this motherfucking guy, right?
Come on with
I met this fucking guy. No, I worked for this guy, dude. Get this shit. He was not LA. He was NYPD, right?
Okay.
He was a detective in New York, and he was a detective during 9/11,
He's
which
that
was
new
crazy.
young penis
No shit.
detector. NYPD.
Yeah.
Fucking
And
A.
he's got Polaroids of it, dude. It's fucking nuts.
no shit.
But yeah. And I dated his daughter too, low-key. But well,
Shout out.
dates a different term, I guess. But
So,
but he's got his Polaroids.
So she was getting born when you were about, freshman.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh boy, that's a
there was
court
a-
case
there's a
right
seven-
there. NYPD.
There was
you
a
ain't doing
7-year
shit.
difference, I think, or 8-year difference. I can't
Oh,
remember.
no shit. Okay.
But no, but he used to tell me stories about that shit. But anyways, so this guy was genius, right? So he was on the force for like 28 years or whatever, retired, had a pension, and kind of retired a little bit early because I mean after you go through 9/11 and kind of the rest of the shit that kind of went on. In
There
New
was
York.
probably some incentives.
So he just burnt, And so he retired and then became a bus driver. and him and his brother became a bus driver. Thank you, Doug.
Yeah, I'll fucking run the
Yeah.
boards from over here.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. The fuck? Who
So,
brought him?
so he became a bus driver, and then now he's at double pensions, right? Because he's a bus driver.
Yeah, he's a
too.
double penetrator. Right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Then you take that money. Then you take the money from the one pension. You take the money from the one pension, and then you start dumping that money because you don't need it because your wife's working
Right.
into investments,
She's working
Yeah.
on the streets.
right? Right.
Yeah.
And now, see which camera I'm on. now,
Yours. I know what camera on, bitch.
now,
Give me the board. I'll run it
Get
for a
the
minute.
fuck outta
you
here.
sit back. I'm gonna play with it.
Get the fuck
Let
out of
me
here.
get the fuck out of here.
Get the
Tell your
fuck.
goddamn story.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, so he's at double pensions, and now he's living off of one, and then the other one's going to investments. Well,
Yeah.
how fucking smart is that, dude? And you do that for like 15 years, dude, and you dump the
Fucking
shit
good.
into
Right.
dip the shit into Cumcoin and fucking Luna, dude, and then just lose the house.
I'm gonna
And
come
then just
coin
leverage,
right now.
leverage the fucking house, right?
Fuck it.
Right?
At that point, you're 70. You got fucking 2 feet in the grave, anyways. Who gives a shit? Like, let's just go.
Right?
So
Fuck it.
here's
What is cum coin? Is this like
here's
a
my
term?
argument.
It's a real thing, dude.
Is it really?
It's a real thing.
Cum
Cum
rocket, cum coin, just fill in
Yeah.
the blank. Here's my argument for VGX. Here's why I'm so heavily into
We're back on it,
VGX.
dude. I shouldn't even brought it up.
No, I'll
Mistakes
just
were
I'll
made.
just
What
dig
is
into
this?
it.
What this
Mistakes
is
were made.
about? It's
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
I'll,
What
I'll
about,
just
baby?
dig into
Heavily.
it real quick. I think it's woefully undervalued. They're used the average.
Which
Voyager
one? Sorry, I
user-
missed it.
Invest. What?
VGX.
VGX, the
Okay.
Voyager token. It's actually got utility. I actually use it on a daily basis.
Vagina Girls Extreme.
Yeah.
He came twice. during
What
that
just
people.
happened there, dude?
I actually use it on a daily basis,
anymore.
I should go get the guitar.
and it's woefully undervalued in my opinion. And I think there's a pretty solid argument to be made for it to being woefully undervalued. The average,
I like the platform.
it's a good platform. It really is.
I would invest fundamentally. I would just invest myself. I'd be in it for the platform itself.
The average user on
Get the
the
fuck
Voyager.
out of here, dude.
Well, if you're talking, at least go to you.
Oh my god!
I
here
mean,
we go.
fuck. Why?
Based on the current market cap of the VGX token, the average Voyager investor, there's about 1.5
Yeah.
million customers, funded accounts on the platform. The average investor has less than $200 invested in VGX.
Wow.
Seriously, man. There is an incredible amount of incentive.
So there's a huge margin there still.
There is, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a good enough incentive to be invested. I
Jesus
don't
Christ.
think
That was just fun to do. I'm sorry.
I don't think there's a
What we do
huge-
here?
Stop it.
God damn you, Harold.
Sorry.
dare
Go
you.
ahead. Tell me about your money you
He's
made.
got a great fucking story going here, dude.
Yeah,
and
you
you're
keep fucking it up.
and you're over here just clicking buttons and shit.
That's what I do.
Anyway.
I don't think it's like this insane it's obviously not this insane like writings on the wall kind of incentive to be invested in this project, because if it were, well, fucking more people would be,
Sure.
obviously. But for me, as far as the combined ability of the asset to perform as proven historically, paired with the utility that it has and the potential for upside, it's worth at least having a speculative play in.
Right.
And with the crypto market as a whole, as speculative as it is, with things like Dogecoin that literally have zero current utility, zero,
Still
nothing.
up, baby. I'm up like 150.
Just
It-
because
which
the
are-
meme daddy comes out once in a while with
Yep.
a tweet, that's the
Yep.
utility of it,
Right.
honestly.
which are, I mean,
I like it.
that fucking token's in the top 20 tokens, dude. That's silly that happens.
Maybe listen to you, Crypto Joe. 3 Shots podcast might open up a wallet, start investing in some crypto, and start
Hopefully
following you
they
on
can
it's
start
worth
with
checking out.
$1.
We might follow you on your page out here. You know,
I'll put it this way. I'm
make me that money, bitch.
The 3 shots crypto wallet's just going to be GME through crypto purchases. That's all. it's
And
gonna
then
be.
him and I
Well-
arguing. Why are you buying more?
I'm not buying shit.
The Voyager platform is adding traditional equities
Yeah, I saw that.
in
Yeah.
this year.
That's going to be big. I think that's going to be really
Yep.
big. When they started, they've been working on that since they first came out. Yeah,
Yep.
public. Yeah.
You guys sound like you're talking about
Wow.
Star Trek and
This fucking
shit.
guy over here.
Voyager's a good. It's actually a good term, I think, because
You know, hey,
Yeah.
it has the name ability to it too.
by the
Okay,
way, since we're speaking about Voyager and shit, you know what my Prince Albert's called?
You man, me
Go
right
on.
now, motherfucker.
Voyager
I will
5.
lick your
Voyager
face.
5.
I'll drop
Voyager
it.
I'll
5.
fucking lick
So,
Yeah.
so
Them tits.
speaking of Voyager, you guys know where the CEO Stephen Ehrlich? Do you guys know where he comes from? What his background
Is
is?
he Spock from Star Trek?
That was his first role.
Yes.
Second role
What?
was he's
Am I
actually,
right?
he started E-Trade's online trading platform.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
E-Trade?
Is
You
that,
don't know what E-Trade
is that the stupid baby that would come up and tell you how to
Jesus
invest?
fucking-
Yeah. That's
Jesus
the stupid ass
fucking
commercials.
Christ.
Yeah, fucking that type E personality.
What are you drinking over there, Joe?
Fucking guy, yeah,
should pass
I'm
that
drinking
down.
knowledge
Checking
out
the
here.
fuck out.
real noise here.
Fucking E-Trade. Get the fuck out of here. Charging me $7 a trade back then, E-Trade? Yeah, fuck
fucking
you.
guy.
Fucking
Still hot.
plebs.
And
Fucking
still hot
plebs.
as
And Scott Trade. Take your
Where you
fucking
fading?
trade and shove it up your ass.
All right. So, Joe.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Real talk.
Wrapping it up.
Where can we find you when we want to talk about all of our fucking e-commerce shit / crypto?
Fuck yeah.
Let's go. Spell it out for people. We're hard to spell.
For
up here.
anybody that wants to find me on Twitter, I tweet at VGX Hero Ajax. VGX HEROAJAX on Twitter.
Just follow three
The-
shots.
the-
We
the
follow.
So you're-
VG you can look up VGX Heroes. There is a Twitter account for him. There's a
gotta pay to
hashtag
get
for him.
part
Make
of
sure
that
you're on
fucking
Twitter, not on YouPorn. God knows what that'll bring up. VGX.
If you look me up on YouPorn, you'll find a lot more.
Him just shooting out
content.
Bitcoin
Oh
out his
my
dick.
God.
It's fucking good.
He's fucking
The
Mario
amount-
out here.
Yeah.
The amount of
Boom. It's all
actually,
good.
if you look up DILF Party, DILF, this is a shout out for Wonder Woman, by the way. If you look up DILF PARTY, I'm number one.
Of course you are, because
on
I'd
that
fuck
search.
that dilf. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little lower. You're good. You're good.
God damn it! I am so thankful for you guys having me out here today.
Yeah, of course. Take it up. Anyways, thanks, buddy.
It's gonna
Love
be
you.
a fucking lovely time.
We'll let you know when
Buy GME, not investment advice. Don't trust me.
Everything
We don't
comes
know what we're
out.
talking about.
Damn it! I'm Ajax!